What's up, everybody? This is Scott Clark with the Gaming Outsider Podcast, and you're listening to the Horrible Gamers Podcast. Still not sure if horrible means they're really bad at games or they're just terrible people in general. I guess I'll leave that for you to decide.
The Horrible Gamers Podcast may contain content not suitable for all ages. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Horrible Gamers Podcast, episode 135, recorded on February 11th, 2017. Guys, after last week's crazy-ass Super Bowl, we're back. The Patriots won, just to let everybody know, once again, who won, even though y'all know. Guys.
The stupid bowl? Is that what you're talking about?
Guys.
Shut your Canadian face.
You know who I am. I am Jesus A. Gonzalez, and today I am joined by my Canadian friend, Ryan Gibson. Welcome back, Ryan.
What is going on, everybody? Another episode of Horrible Gamers. Let's do it.
Yeah. And also from 8 Mile, Eric Smith.
What up, though?
Yeah. And from the West Coast, the best coast, Gunny Chief, Henry Morrow. Welcome back, Gunny.
Hello. Glad to be back, buddy.
Shaw.
Guys, if you want to follow us on Twitter, you go @_horriblegamers and we'll be there. And a big shout out to Hush Your Face. That's the network we are on and we're a part of. With our brother show, Horribly Awkward. You go there and you can listen to Horribly Awkward or any of the other shows on hushyourface.com. Also, if you want to join the Facebook group, you'll go over and search Horrible Gamers Community and you join the group. But it's a closed group, so your girlfriend, your coworkers, your lover, that girl you really like and you have a crush on, but she doesn't like you because you're a gamer, she won't be able to see the stuff you post anymore. It's going to be hidden from everybody, guys. So go there and join that group. It is a closed group. And with that being said, guys, I want to give a big shout out to the new members of the group, actually. We have 4 new members, starting with Kevin Cleary, Juan Armenta, Chris Turner, and then Rocky was added last week. Yeah, so he was from last week. He don't count. So I guess 3 new members, right? But yeah, guys, with that being said, let's start the show. Whoa.
Welcome, new members.
Yeah, welcome.
What up?
You could be a new member, too, if you go join it. I mean, that's what you got to do, right? Guys, this week...
Come over and join.
I want to give a shout-out to one of our community members, actually. Pent Point Red, Jonathan Hall. We hung out this week, guys. We went on Wednesday. Yeah, man, this is crazy, right? Like, the week before, it was Wingman. Now it's
Why do you get to hang out with everybody?
Because they all live in Portland,
fair.
kind of.
I'm moving to Portland so I can hang out with people.
Me too.
I'm going to tell my wife, be like, I'm moving to Portland, babe. Why? So I can hang out with people.
That's right.
I'm staying in Canada, guys.
Yeah. You stay in Canada.
Yeah, because the Mounties are coming after you.
We don't like Canadians anyways. Guys, I got to hang out with Jonathan this week, and we went to go do that Resident Evil escape room thing up in Portland.
Yeah, man, how was that?
It was pretty cool. It was different from what I expected. I expected it to be like, I don't know what the fuck I expected, honestly. I've never done an escape room, so I don't know. I was expecting they throw us into a bunch of rooms and lock us in there and tell us to get the fuck out. But it was different.
Take us through it. What happened?
Basically, we showed up to this random warehouse in the middle of the business district in Portland, and this old ass warehouse. We pull up, we park, And then we go in there, and there's like a couple people in there, some guy that Jonathan knew from a long time ago. And then this random dude, and then two other random dudes showed up. And basically, these girls that were wearing like umbrella they kind of were wearing like lab coats. And they were wearing an umbrella, like it had like the umbrella logo on them and shit, and like they were wearing like these badges. Basically, they told us to give them our tickets and sign the paper or whatever. It's like a waiver form or whatever. And they go in there with us, and basically the game starts off as like we watch a video and it says like, oh, you guys are being tested for Umbrella Corporation employees or something like that. If you pass this test, congratulations, you'll get to continue on in your application process or whatever. If you fail, you're disqualified from applying for the job. And basically they tell us, like, we're going to be in the room with you guys, and if you guys need help, we will help you, but we're going to stay out of your way as much as possible. So we did that. And yeah, we basically fucking just went to like 4 different rooms and had to like discover like the numbers, the puzzles, all this fucking shit. Then in the end, we had to like watch this little VHS tape. They actually had like a VCR there, which I was surprised because I mean VCRs are like way out of date, right? So they had a VCR there. You played the tape, and basically it had like these symbols, and you had to put them all together. And then if you completed that, the game was over. Like you finished the puzzles or whatever. And it was kind of confusing. Some of those things were really tricky. Some of those puzzles, I guess we had to figure it out, were pretty tricky.
So how much did it take from Resident Evil?
I don't know, man.
Was
it just like a label, or was it like?
No, it was a lot of like it was like the first room was kind of like based off of the mansion in Resident Evil 1, and then the second room was like the STARS police station room. It looked like the STARS.
Oh yeah.
Police station office or whatever. It was that one.
So each of the rooms is themed as something Resident Evil.
And it had like the logos and shit, like actual like fucking Umbrella logos or like STARS team logos and all that. Then the last room was like a lab. It looked like a lab, like a Umbrella Corporation lab, and you went in there and like you had to look at the X-rays, look at different things. They had like a bunch of vials or whatever. Yeah. The one of the weirdest parts was we found this phone number, and it said like call this number, and there was a cell phone in the room, like an old ass flip phone. Somebody dialed the number, and like it's basically like a recording that it whispers like a code to you, like 1 2 3 4 blah blah blah. Like it whispers like a code, then it hangs up. So we had to figure out like write that code down real quick and figure out what that opened, like which lock that one opened. There's a lot of stuff like that. It was really cool, man.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did they have like
awesome.
jump scares?
No jump scares. They kind of just had like these speakers like around the rooms that were playing like zombie noises, kind of like they were like outside of the room or whatever. But there was like nothing jumped out at you, or like nothing chased you. You had like
so it wasn't like one of those horror rooms where you go in and like I did one in Niagara Falls actually, Gunny, and what was it called? Screamers.
And you were being chased or something.
Well, basically you went through and like it was all black and you had to follow this little tiny white light and walk towards it. And then like I got to this point with there was like a picture on the wall and you were walking towards the picture on the wall and it was the only thing that was lit up in the room. So you're walking towards it and going down this really tight hallway and there's all these guys like grabbing at your legs and like blowing on the back of your neck and stuff like that, like just freaking you out. And then at the very end of it, we were walking out, and all of a sudden, this guy busts out of the fucking wall with like a fake chainsaw and starts chasing you out the exit. The person I was with grabbed me because I was in front of them the whole time, and they were like gripped onto me like
fucking
crazy.
Scared.
And they basically turned me around and threw me at the guy with the chainsaw and went running out of the room. And I was fucking laughing my ass off the whole time. It was fucking hilarious.
Nice.
Yeah, there was nothing like that in this one. There was just basically like puzzles. Like you had to figure out these puzzles or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. So you had to figure out the puzzle to get to the next room.
Yeah.
And each room unlocked as you figured out whatever puzzle was in that
Pretty
room.
much. And then we had to go back to the rooms at the end. When we got the VHS tape, we figured out that we had to go back and open the lock boxes in certain rooms to like pull out these little discs. And like one of them had the Umbrella logo, the other one had the STARS team logo, the other one had like the virus logo, and then the other one had like some other bullshit logo. And basically we had to arrange those logos in a certain way and we beat the puzzle at the end. And the thing is, it was only 45 minutes though, man. Like
you had to do it quick.
We kind of failed because we ran out of time. Like at the very end, like even the girls were like, they're like, "Fuck it, we'll let you guys finish it." You guys are like right at the end, basically. We'll let you guys fucking figure it out. And we got like a few extra minutes to figure it out.
That's cool.
Yeah. But I wonder what happens like if you're like stuck in the second room and you can't figure it out. Like if they just like,
then you just don't figure it out. Yeah, they're like,
Stay
sorry
there forever.
Sorry, we're locking you in here now.
Oops, sorry. You gotta stay in there till the Mounties come get you.
But
how much did you pay, and was it worth it?
It was $35. I would say it's worth it. I mean, it's it's not a lot of money.
That's on
$35,
par. Yeah, that's on par with any other escape room, I would think.
Yeah,
that's what I've paid in the past.
Yeah.
And I just want to give a big shout out to Jonathan Hall, man. He actually came and picked me up at my house. We went up to Portland and we fucking hung out for a while, dude. So I look forward to hanging out with that dude again. He's a pretty chill guy.
I can't wait to hear who you hang out with next week.
Are you going to show up at my house? Are you going to come pick
randomly. Me up? Yeah, but
anyone wants to go hang out with Jesus? We're taking applications right now.
Just go ahead.
Eric, you should come up. You should come up with Gunny, man.
Yeah, you should. You should just like.
Yeah.
You should go. Gunny should come here to Portland and visit me one of these weekends, and then he can go to Canada and visit Ryan. Then Ryan and Eric can get together and come over to Portland and hang out with me. Yeah.
If I'm going anywhere, I'm staying there for like a few days.
Come to Portland, man. Portland is cool. I mean, it's not really a tourist city.
Dude, yeah,
just a lot of stuff to do.
Toronto's not far from you, man. What is it, like a 3-4 hour drive? Something like that.
What city is right next to Detroit?
I know this, and I can't. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's not Sarnia, is it?
I don't know. I'm asking you. You're the Canadian.
Eric doesn't know anything across the border. He doesn't even know anything.
I just know 8 Mile, man.
8 Mile. From the hood.
Well,
Jesus,
I mean,
how far are you over the border, Jesus, to Oregon,
from
California?
Man, like pretty far. I'm like 4 hours away, 5 hours away from the border, 6 hours away. I'm like in the north. I'm in the northwest part of Oregon, so like that's like.
Okay.
Yeah,
because I'm probably 6 hours from the border.
But if you just drive like straight, dude, like we can hang out in Portland. We can go to Seattle or some shit. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I would love to go.
Probably
to
10
Seattle.
hours.
Seattle's a cool city. I like that city. But guys, we have a Teespring campaign going on www.teespring.com/HGPT. This is a t-shirt campaign and a hoodie. We have a hoodie, 2 t-shirts, and I think a sticker you can buy. They're not expensive at all, actually. I mean, the t-shirts are like $22 or $20 even, and the hoodie's like $30, and the sticker's like $6. But I mean, these items, whatever, we're gonna only be available until March 6th, guys. So you have like, I don't know, fucking 20 days or something to buy these up, and whatever we make off of this, if anything, which is not very much, we're going to use it to give it back to the community and put it towards the show. Because as you may or may not know, the show to you is free, but to us it is not free. I mean, there's costs that go into making the show or whatever. Even though it may not seem like it sometimes, there is a cost to this. So if you could help us out by buying a t-shirt or buying a sticker or buying a hoodie or buying 10 t-shirts, we'd appreciate it, So teespring.com/HGPT, or find the link in our group and on our Facebook page. So yeah, head there and buy some stuff, guys.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
With that being said, let's get into video games, guys.
He says amen.
With that being said, guys, this week I played a game or games. I'm gonna start off with the most recent game that I played. So that is Lovers in a Dangerous Space Time. I played that today actually, and I was actually playing that with my daughter.
It's fun, eh?
Holy shit, that game is so much fun, man! Like,
yeah,
even my kid, she's like 5 years old. She doesn't really know how to play a lot of video games. She's kind of learning how to play Minecraft and stuff. But I was surprised how quickly she was able to pick this game up and just like learn how to use all the different turrets and the different things, and she kind of knew the objectives, how to defend and attack and all that stuff. That game is fun. If you haven't tried it out, I suggest you try it out co-op with like I think it's up to 4 players, right, per screen. So do that. Yeah,
I didn't give that game a chance. I saw that it was free, and I'm like, because it just didn't look interesting to me.
Huh. No,
it's fun though, man. Like,
what do you do
when you're playing with somebody? You're in this little sphere. That's like that's your spaceship.
Yeah.
And there's pathways. There's guns on each side, so the front, back, top, and bottom. And there's controls inside that you have to run around to. So you're running over to the gun on the right. If you want to shoot to the right side, you're running over to the gun on the left and up and down and such. Yeah. And then there's a little control panel in the middle in the beginning. There's a control panel in the middle, and that if you're on that control panel, you're controlling where the ship goes. So the boost in which direction you're going to take the ship. So one person's driving the ship, and the other person's trying to jump on all the guns and kill everything that's around. And you're basically collecting like little collectibles until you can open up, what is it, like hearts or something like that?
Yeah,
you have to open up the heart.
Yeah, you have to basically
save the little people or some shit like that.
To heal the heart and to bring love back to the galaxy or some shit.
Yeah.
But that's very cool, man. Like, you unlock these different turrets and stuff. There's one that like gives like a shield, but it's only like a partial shield. So like the person who controls the shield can block the bullets coming in from the enemies, but that's all that person is doing. He's moving the shield around to block the bullets while the other people are getting on the guns and shooting the guns. So like I was doing all that stuff. I was letting my daughter shoot the guns. And she was actually pretty good at it, dude. I was like, wow, I'm surprised how good you are at this game right now. Like, but it's a lot of fun. I suggest you try it out. I honestly thought I wasn't going to like it, but I was like, you know what? I'm looking for a game to play with my kid. I was like, this looks
especially
kiddie. I was like, whatever, I'll try it.
Yeah, especially if you have somebody to play with. Like, it's definitely, you don't want to play it by yourself. It's going to be boring and hard, probably, I would assume.
Really hard.
Trying to play it by yourself. Yeah. But it's a blast, man. Like and it's really easy to get into. It's really easy to learn what you're supposed to do and whatnot. Like me and Kathy had a lot of fun playing it. I get it, Jesus. I can see how you would have fun with your kid playing that for sure.
Definitely.
I'm gonna try to get my wife to play it then.
Yeah, man.
She's probably gonna be like, "What the fuck is this bullshit?"
We played video games together. We played Madden, and she beat me.
I'm not even she beat you?
I didn't even try. I didn't even try to let her beat me. Like, I was actually playing, and I just didn't let her win.
You're like getting all mad.
She won.
Like, are you mad? No, I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
Don't talk to me. I got divorce papers on the table. No, true story though. I'm not ashamed to say it.
I have and basically, yeah, so I played that. So that's Lovers in Dangerous Space Time. It was free on Xbox Live Gold, so you probably have this in your library somewhere. Just go check it out, man. Especially go play with co-op. And I think the best way to play it is to have like 4 people playing co-op. Because like I said, there's 4 turrets. There's different ones. Like one's for boosting the little space shuttle around. The other one's for like the special gun. There's a special turret. There's like a shield you can control. So yeah. I also played
nice.
The new Rainbow Six Siege Operators, guys. They came out this week on the 7th, or last week actually, and I've seen them, but I haven't bought them yet. Have you bought them, Gunny?
No, I haven't bought it yet. You did buy it?
No.
How did you play it?
No, I just said I saw them. I didn't play them.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I was like, wait, you bought it and I didn't?
Yeah, they're the purple guys. I guess they're the Spanish.
They're German. I thought they were German.
No, they're not. Are they German? I thought they were from Spain. Maybe they are German. I don't know. Spain or Germany, it's all the same, all those European countries.
I'm waiting for the Mounties to be the
Mountie DLC. They already made the Canada ones. That was in the last
season. They can make another one. They can make
another Canadian one.
Yeah.
The French-Canadian one. Guys, so the new operators are really cool. One of them is called Amira. She has like this mirror that she puts up on like She can put them on barricaded walls or doors or basically anything. And it's like a two-way mirror, so that you can see the enemy through these like little windows, but they can't see you because the window is like a mirror on the other side and it's bulletproof. But you can destroy the window from your side, like the defensive side, and shoot through the little hole. But they could shoot you back now that it's like destroyed or whatever. So there's that one, and that one's really cool because it has like different tactical advantages to the map.
So what you mean is, that's the way I understood it. So once you put up your mirror, right, it's invisible on the other side. But once you shoot that mirror, it becomes visible to the enemy player. Is that how that works?
No, the mirror you can see through the mirror once it's been punched out. If it's just black for them, if it hasn't been punched out yet.
Yeah.
But for you can see through it. Yeah. Once you break the mirror, then they can see through as well.
Yeah. Once you destroy it, but they can shoot you too, and you can shoot them.
Yeah.
But you can't shoot them if you just have the mirror up or the window or whatever. You just have that up, and you can see them. You could try to shoot at them, but the bullets won't go through because it's bulletproof, obviously, right? And I don't know how many bullets it takes to break it, but I'm sure it'll break eventually if they keep shooting it or something. But yeah, that added so much tactical advantage to like this area we were defending in the house because the staircase is coming down. They put a window right in front of that staircase, and we were just shooting people on that fucking staircase, coming down that staircase because they weren't expecting that window to be there. We were just taking all the people out.
Yeah.
So I was playing that. The other guy, the one who's the attacker, the attacker has the ability to track people's footsteps, and he could show the enemy location of the person he's tracking to like the team, basically. So like if they tag that person that they're tracking, like they could follow the green footsteps or whatever, and they tag that person, the whole team can see that person and exactly where they're at that moment. So that's a pretty fucking cool gadget to have in this game.
Go gangbang.
Yeah, basically everybody goes fuck that. They fuck that person big time. Yeah, it's really cool,
especially when you're looking for that last person.
Yeah, for like the other day I was playing and I shot this person through the window, and they went down, but they crawled into a room, and I didn't see what room they crawled into, and that guy tagged them because he could see them like where they were crawling towards, and he tagged them with his little camera or whatever, and I was just able to shoot through the wall and take that person out. So it's really fucking cool, man. The new map, Coastline, it's an interesting map. It's very complicated at first, but I'm assuming, I know that all the maps that come out in Siege are confusing at first, right? Like, you've played it, Gunny. You know that like when you first play on a new map, you're like, fuck, where do I go? What is this?
Yeah.
Upstairs, downstairs, left, right, the club. So we were playing Terrorist Hunt on that yesterday. It was me, Wingman, Mojo Red, and actually Jonathan, Pinpoint Red. So we were all playing that. That game is so much fun, man. I love Siege, dude. And I kind of want the season pass. I just don't know.
That I only played. I didn't get much chance to play anything this week, but I did play Sunday and Monday, and I played whatever that new map is, where you're at that club. Is it like a?
Yeah, it's Coastline.
I don't know, like a.
Yeah, it's like the beach or whatever, like a club on the beach or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the newest map that came out. Besides that, again, my kid was playing Minecraft today. I was watching her play Minecraft, and she knows how to like. It was funny because I left her in the room for like about 5 minutes, and I was downstairs putting laundry and shit away, putting fucking laundry to wash. And I come back upstairs, and she's sitting in the room, and she's looking at me kind of funny, and I'm like, "What did you do? Like, what are you doing?" So I look over at the screen, and she has like these blocks arranged like in a square, like a window kind of, and she has like these green little things that she's putting into the bricks, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "Oh, I'm building an ender portal." I was like, "What?" She's like, "An ender portal," and I was like, "What the hell does that do?" And she's like, "Oh, it takes me to the ender dragon. I'm gonna fight him." I was like, "Oh, okay, I don't know how you found out about this ender portal crap, but I guess." And she was like, "How do you build it?" I was like, "Why are you asking me?" I was like, "You know more about this game than I know." I honestly, I don't know much about Minecraft. Like, when it comes to ender portals or fucking going to other dimensions or whatever the hell they do in that game, I don't know nothing about that, man. So, yeah, she knows more than I do. But that's Minecraft, I guess. But the other game that I've been playing this week is For Honor. The open beta has been live since Thursday, I believe, Thursday night or Thursday in the daytime. It goes through tomorrow, Sunday.
Tomorrow.
And then it goes. Then it could taken offline, and then it comes back on Monday night because it releases Tuesday on Valentine's Day, guys. Yeah. For Honor.
Ooh. Romantic.
For Honor is now a game that I own, guys.
What game?
For Honor.
For Honor.
You pre-ordered it?
Yeah, damn straight I pre-ordered it. That game is so good. I'm having fun with
so.
it.
Damn straight.
Not my thing.
I love it. Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting to talk about it when it's my turn.
I like it,
Yeah.
Eric. Eric, talk about it now because I like it.
Hey, it's my turn. Yeah, I didn't have time to really play it Thursday or Friday, so I played it today, and I actually really liked it, and I was really impressed with how good the graphics were for being a beta. So thumbs up to Ubisoft for actually having good graphics.
Yeah, I gotta say the graphics were really good, man.
Yeah, it's kind of like it shouldn't have been a beta. They should have just had it come out sooner than
demo. That's what they should have called this, because I mean, honestly, it was a demo.
It was
by
basic.
now.
Yeah,
it's done. The game is done. If they're gonna change anything in this game, it's gonna be like a very minor change to whatever they want you, whatever you want them to change. I mean,
I was really glad that nothing changed from what I could see from E3 to this game. You know how Ubisoft is like, hey, this is what the game looks like at E3, but then when it comes out, it's a totally different game. So I was happy about that. But the combat system was pretty sweet, and it wasn't as hard as you guys made it sound. I thought it wasn't easy, but it wasn't hard. It's like right in the middle. But yeah, I got past the practice rounds, and I played the AI, and then I went into the multiplayer for a little bit, and that multiplayer is a hot mess. Not in a bad way, just in a way that there's a lot going on.
there is. The faction wars, the fucking heroes, all that shit's confusing, right? At first, the menu is like, whoa.
That's what I played. I played the faction wars, and so like I had a little army, and I had to help them go forward to this other part, basically like King of the Hill. We had to grab this other section, and I kept getting gangbanged by other people, and so I'm trying to block this one person. This person's hitting me. I'm going over to that person, trying to block him.
That's the worst, man. When they gang up on you, it's like, oh fuck, you stand no chance.
There's nothing you can do. Yeah. You're screwed. I feel like they should have two people, like. Instead of just me being in charge of this army, I should have a second person with me for that occasion. So, like, if I do get gangbanged by someone else, I have my partner there to come help me and protect me, whatnot. But no, I was enjoying it, and I'm about 50-50 right now with getting it.
What's holding you back?
I just haven't played a lot of it. I want to see more. I want to play more. So I'll probably play a little bit tomorrow. And
are you around tomorrow, Jesus?
I am. I'm around all day.
Oh, I might not be though. Okay, we'll see. Maybe.
But I don't know. I might get it.
Jesus doesn't
really
work
happy.
on Sundays.
I'm really.
That was a good one.
No, it's a nice feeling too, because you're getting a brand new IP that no one, it's not a remake, it's not a
sequel. And it's a very refreshing. It's a very refreshing type of game. Also, like swords and shields and the type of combat they have. It's refreshing to what we're used to now in multiplayer, right? Which is shooting, horde modes, stuff like that. It
reminds me of the combat in Assassin's Creed, because I used to hunt for like the British soldiers and go after them and just antagonize them to, have combat and be able. And now having a game where I can just go do that, it's kind of sweet, kind of exciting. So, but I like I said, I might get it. So look for that.
You should get it, man. I mean, I was between this and Halo Wars 2, and the reason I went with For Honor was because I figured that Halo Wars 2, I'm gonna get bored of it quickly. I think.
Yeah.
You know.
No, I'm really excited to see what like For Honor gives us. I'm really hoping for some different factions. I'm hoping for some different game modes because I feel
they did say they're gonna add new warriors for the season. So it's like Rainbow Six Siege. They launch a new season, and they have new warriors coming out. So they said the first season they're gonna have that's the base. The base game is gonna be the first season. Then they're going to have the second season. That's when the new warriors come out. And I think
the old warriors with the new warriors?
Yeah, they're going to keep all the warriors. Basically, all the fighters are going to be still there, but you're going to have to unlock the new ones. If you have the season pass, you get them right away or whatever, and you get them 7 days early or whatever. But if you don't have the season pass, you have to save up these coins, kind of like Rainbow Six Siege. Same thing, actually, where you save up the coins or whatever, the silver or whatever it's called, and then you unlock them. But I gotta say, I don't mind the combat in this game. The combat is so satisfying, dude. The other day I was playing, man, and I got into a game with a bunch of randoms, dude, and I was in the middle of the map, and I was just fucking people up, dude, destroying people, fucking, because you could execute people, and that makes them, it makes their spawn take. Their spawn takes much longer. Instead of spawning in 5 seconds, they have to wait 15 seconds to respawn, and they can't be revived. Nobody can run over there and pick them up. So I was doing that. I executed 6 people in a row, dude. And then finally they all came up to me and 4 of them started fighting me. I took out one of them, but I couldn't take out all 4 of them. But that game is so good. I'm loving it, dude. I'm so much fun.
I really enjoyed when I started the game up and they showed me the trailer.
Yeah, that trailer is
me
cool
the young Viking, the young knight, the young samurai, and it just progressed. For I would assume, she said it was 1,000-year war,
and of years,
and you're just seeing these warriors
fighting,
get older and fighting, and then towards the end, they're just they just want to give up because when they were younger, they were just selfish, and now they're older and wiser, and they want to have peace. But and then the music too in that trailer. Dude, that was some.
That's the main
music.
menu music too. When you start up the game, that's the main menu music. It's
it made me think of Lord of the Rings. The music.
It definitely does. But, and also, have you seen that 360-degree trailer that I posted on the group?
Yes,
dude, that trailer is cool as shit. It's they have a 360-degree camera, and you can basically turn your phone around and look around the battlefield, and you see these dudes running at the dude, and he's taking all of them on. Oh, that trailer is so fucking cool, man. Damn. Ubisoft knows how to put out good trailers, dude. I give them that.
They're on par with Blizzard.
Blizzard comes out with some cool shit too.
But if I were, I wouldn't pick up Halo Wars 2 over For Honor.
I think Halo Wars 2. I actually think For Honor will be on sale pretty soon too. But I actually think Halo Wars will be on sale faster just because it's an exclusive. I don't think it's gonna sell gangbusters. I just know it's not, dude. I mean, it's a very you have
it's
to
a very niche market.
Yeah, you have to RTS,
Yeah, and then it's on the market that's the lower market.
Yeah, it's only on Xbox.
So it's appealing to the Halo fans and the real-time strategy fans.
Yeah, but I mean, how many Halo fans are real-time strategy fans? And I would almost guarantee that it's not that many Halo fans are real-time strategy fans.
But Halo Wars 2, isn't this... I know it's an RTS, but wouldn't it be also considered a tower defense game?
Well, yeah, kind of is. Well, no.
It's an RTS.
It's an RTS. Yeah. It's a real-time strategy. Yeah. Well, the cool thing about Halo Wars 2, though, is if you do buy the deluxe edition, it's $80 or whatever. For 20 more bucks, you get the remastered Halo Wars original. But, I mean, if you're going to be buying Halo Wars 2, why the fuck do you want the original?
Probably already
just to have it.
I guess. But I think if you just buy the original one, they give you the old one for free. Not the remastered one, just the old backwards compatible one.
No, it's a remastered one. It's a remastered one, I think. Is it?
But that's only with the deluxe. So. That's only with the deluxe edition, isn't it?
I don't know. I didn't care.
I'm saying if you buy the $60 game, you only get the old one. You don't get the remastered fancy one.
I thought if you bought the game, you get the old one.
No, it's $80. No, it's $80
But,
to get the remastered
$80. I mean, they're going with the Call of Duty route. And can I say something about that?
What?
I saw the new Call of Duty game out at a used game store today, and I was like, "Oh wow, it's only $40."
Game store?
And then this is a local game store here.
Not
in,
GameStop.
where I live. No, I don't go to GameStop
Yeah,
anymore.
me neither.
Only if I'm in dire need to go to GameStop for a game. But no, I saw it. It was like $40. I'm like, this is tempting. And then I'm like, wait a minute. I'm not gonna have the code to play Modern Warfare, and that's the only game I'll care about when I get this game because it's a digital code.
I'm surprised they still haven't released Modern Warfare by itself.
Yeah, I know.
I'm almost thinking at this point they're gonna release Modern Warfare by itself at E3
And announce it with like Modern Warfare 2, like a bundle.
No, they're just gonna be like for when they do the PlayStation conference, they're gonna be like, "Oh, this is our new trailer for the new Call of Duty, whatever the fuck it's gonna be called," and then this comes with the Modern Warfare 2 remastered. But right now, you can buy Modern Warfare by itself for $20 first on PlayStation, like the first month.
So you think they
PlayStation.
start with that trailer, with a Call of Duty Modern Warfare
They
trailer?
won't start with it, but they'll probably end it with it, or they'll have it somewhere in the PlayStation conference. They always do.
Right.
Yeah, they'll probably have somebody from Activision come on announcing the new Call of Duty
at this point.
Yeah, but my thoughts on For Honor, I only played the beta that one day. I don't know. I don't think this game's for me. Just not into the sword and board.
I felt the same way, Gunny. I don't know. I'm willing to give it another try. Like, if I got some time tomorrow, I'd love to hop on and play with you guys because I think playing with people might be a little more fun. Mm-hmm. I had these pretty much the same exact experience. It was just like I went on. I did a couple of matches. I did a couple of 1-on-1s. I did a couple of those 4-on-4s.
The 1-on-1s
just didn't catch me.
I didn't do the 1-on-1s.
I was doing the 1-on-1s just because at first I wasn't really grasping the combat, and I wanted to just have one person.
But that's hard to do.
On.
That's hard to do if like that person is really good.
Yeah,
because the advantage you have when you're playing Domination or Dominion or whatever it's called Dominion. I keep saying Domination, but Dominion. The advantage you have when you're fighting somebody in that one, they have to keep watching their back because their camera will focus on you if they lock onto you, but they can't see around them. They can't even see to their sides, so they have to constantly be rotating to see like if nobody's coming up behind them, or somebody comes up behind them and hits them. Then they're fucked. So they kind of have to keep moving and dodging. And when you're 1v1 or 2v2, you don't have to worry about that. So if they're good at the combat, you're kind of fucked.
Yeah. I didn't try the
how
1v1 though.
I wonder how they'll do that with that just being balanced. How they'll balance that out.
Yeah, I don't know either because a lot of the leveled up guys that play this beta a lot because there's some people on there that like have these characters, dude, so like level 20s or whatever, and I'm like, fuck.
What's the point? There's no point. It's just a beta. It's not going to carry over.
They'll like destroy you, dude. Like, it's like fuck. It's like, what kind of armor are you guys wearing? Like fucking steel plates or something? Like, this is insane.
Mithril from Lord of the Rings.
It's ridiculous, dude. Like, I don't know.
Bone armor.
There was this team that we did. It was me and Jonathan. We were playing yesterday too, and we played this one team, and they were all like level 18s, and you could tell they were in a party because they all had like the same color scheme, the same logos on their guys, and these guys were in a party because every time they would go up to you, one of them would run at you to get your attention, and you would start fighting him, right? And out of nowhere, his 3 buddies would show up, and they would just surround you and stab you and then kill you, and they did that the whole match, and basically destroyed us. Like, we didn't stand a chance.
I did find when I was playing that, really the only time I could do any damage is breaking the dude's defense and then like stabbing him or smashing his face in.
Oh, when you double really tap X or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can also tackle them, dude. I don't know if you knew this, but you can actually tackle the players and make them fall on the ground, and then they get dazed.
Yep, I did that too, and but that was the only way I could really do anything. I couldn't really swing my sword around or swing my axe around to do damage. But
I played with the knight. I've also played with the heavy knight, like the big dude, and I played with the light one. And I've also played with the Viking and I've played with 2 of those guys, and I played now with the Fast Samurai and the Standard Samurai. And I have to say the Standard Samurai is the most beast one. Like, that dude is just fucking cool as shit, dude. The Samurai is like the coolest guy in that game. Hands down. He has the coolest armor, the coolest swords.
I played as the female samurai, the one that's right? The fast and does counters or whatever. Yeah. And then when I did the 4v4, I played as the Viking, the balanced Viking.
Yeah, the balanced characters, I feel like they're pretty good. I mean, because they could actually block. The thing about the fast characters, you have to parry all the attacks. You can't just hold like a defense stance. You have to, like, as soon as they're about to swing, that's when you got to hit the defense button. And that's tricky about that one, especially if you're fighting like somebody who's fast and they keep swinging really fast at you. You're like, fuck, you can't defend, dude. I was getting my ass kicked with that guy. I feel like a lot of controllers are going to break. Oh, yeah.
A lot of thumbsticks are going to break.
I was doing a lot of clicking, a lot of grabbing my controller and gripping it really hard, like sweating. I was like, oh, man, this is intense.
Hey, you guys ever notice on the Elite controller with that left D-pad, the one that I currently have on here, which is
disc?
You ever find yourself accidentally hitting that when you're grabbing your controller, like you said?
I don't have that disc on mine. I have the other one.
Yeah, I got to take this disc thing off because I was playing Forza today and it was like, you're entering photo mode.
Oh, you kept hitting it or whatever?
Yeah. So yeah, I'll probably change it back.
But yeah, that's For Honor, guys. I have nothing else to say about that. Tell me what else you've been playing, Eric. Eric? Anybody? Is Eric there?
I do.
Eric!
Here. Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you what I've been playing. Unless you've already went, Ryan.
We can't hear you guys.
Yeah. Huh.
I can't hear Ryan.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Okay, Ryan.
Okay, Ryan's here.
I was muted because I was typing.
What's Eric doing? How come I can't hear him?
I don't know.
Yeah. Did you already say what you were playing, Ryan?
I think someone's talking to him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's why he got muted.
No, I haven't, Gunny.
Tell us what you've been playing.
All right. Let me just... This is a shit show this week. What's going on here?
A lot of problems.
Okay.
We're experiencing technical difficulties. Audio.
All right. So, I played a couple of new games. This game Spheroid that came out. When I watched the trailer for it, it reminded me of what was that game where you threw the hooks up at the roof and the bubbles were bouncing around and you had to pop all the bubbles? Do you guys know Buster Bros? Was that it?
Was that an arcade game?
Sounds like a
yes.
porn. Sounds like a
that sounds familiar.
Fucking movie or something. Buster Bros.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
You used to you shoot the hooks up at the roof, right? And they would go up to the roof, and if the bubble hit the wire, then it would pop. Mm-hmm. And if it was a big bubble, it would pop into two smaller bubbles, and so on and so on and so on. Mm-hmm. This game's sort of like that, except it's got some platforming. So instead of being stuck in a still room, where you can't move anywhere left to right, it's just whatever the screen is. You can actually move along. And it was kind of fun. I haven't played a lot of it. I probably played about 45 minutes of it, and it was kind of cool, and then I moved on to other stuff. So if the reason I bought it was because I used to love that Buster Bros game when I was a kid. And the trailer reminded me of it, so I was like, yeah, I'm going to check that out. I think it was only like $10 or something, I think. It was on Xbox.
Okay.
And then I played the animated Puzzle Star, which it's a puzzle game. So basically it's on Windows 10. But it's a puzzle game where the actual puzzle is animated. So there might be stars shooting in the sky and stuff like that. It might be a picture of the sky with stars going across it, and it would actually have the stars going. So you have to match up the stars and where they move and stuff like that. So it was kind of fun for a puzzle game. I just was looking for something. I was bored, and found that and decided to check it out. If you
Sounds like
if
a
you want a
game-
puzzle game, then that's
Yeah.
pretty cool. You know what I mean? Kind of
Sounds
thing.
like a game I played on 360.
I know what one you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, I had the disc.
It's similar to that, but it didn't have the moving stuff. I don't think
Okay.
the 360 one. It was just puzzles, right?
Yeah.
This one, the
Music.
picture actually moves. So, like, if there was stars shooting across the sky, while you're putting the puzzle together, you're looking for the pieces where the stars are shooting across the sky, and then you got to match up the stars moving across the pieces, right? So that's, I mean, if you're looking for a puzzle game, you might have some fun with that. And then another Windows 10 game that I played was the Astroneer. It's kind of reminds me of No Man's Sky, except that you're kind of more stuck on a planet. I'm sure eventually you get off the planet, but I don't know. You just kind of wander around and you can like dig into the ground and stuff like that, and you can make the ground go up really high. So you're like changing the elevation of the ground, and collecting resources. You got limited resources to collect, so you're always going back to your ship, sort of like No Man's Sky, just like I said, right?
But I believe this is a play anywhere title. And your
Yes, it is. You can play it on
early
Xbox.
access.
Yeah, you can play it on Xbox or you can play it on Windows 10.
Yeah, I've seen a few streams of it as well and game clips. It looks
It's kind of
interesting.
like cartoony. I mean, I don't know if I would play any more of it. It's not really for me.
The
But
graphics look good.
Is that an indie developer?
yeah, I can't remember who.
See, like I can't really get myself into indie games. I don't know why.
Why?
Depends on the game.
I
Depends
don't
on
know
the game.
why. I
You're
just
too good for indie
I don't
games?
know.
You're too good for them?
I feel like it. Yeah.
Oh,
No, I'm
okay.
kidding. No, I the big name titles always grab my attention more than these indie titles do.
See, I've always the big names grab my attention too, but I always like a good. I find the indie games remind me of games I played in my youth. You know what I mean?
They
Games
do.
that I played when I was a kid. The stuff that I was brought up on that made me the gamer that I am today.
I feel like indie games, they tend to focus more on actual fun gameplay than the big name titles do. I feel like the big name titles, they seem to focus on big set pieces and big action and like a movie kind of, you know? You know, they kind of know like what people like, so they tend to all kind of be the same kind of action. And in an indie game, you kind of just don't expect shit like that to happen. Like Lovers in a Dangerous Space Time. Like I played that fucking game and I was like, dude, I was not expecting this to be fun at all. Like at all. I was literally like thinking to myself, I'm gonna turn this off in 10 minutes and my kid's gonna go play Minecraft. But no, we were playing that for like half an hour, man. It's fun.
Yeah. Indie games
Nice.
take things back to basics. You know what I mean? Like it takes it back to the roots of gaming most of the time, anyways.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
Yep.
I also played Fallout Shelter, which is another Play Anywhere title. That's
Yeah, I played that
Xbox
too.
One and PC, but I will never play this game on Xbox One. The controls are ridiculous and so confusing. It's so much easier just to click with the mouse or a touch screen if you have it.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's so much like you can play it on a controller, but if you've played it without a controller before, you're gonna be like, "Fuck!" There's so much involved in doing what I need to do when
What
all
if-
it took was one little touch.
What if Bethesda adds Kinect support?
How though?
I don't know.
Like
Fuck, I don't know. Ask them. I don't know. I'm just saying. You just point
Wherever
and
you're
grab.
pointing
You like
at, you
grab
touch the screen.
to grab and
Be
move the
like,
characters.
Hey
and you
Cortana, go
point.
here.
that would be cool, actually.
That'd be
Hey,
pretty cool. Like,
Cortana,
see,
go
like,
here.
because you know how you can like grab them and move the characters to different rooms or whatever. Because I was playing it the other day on Xbox. But what if you could like grab them with your hand and move them down to like the
move them.
room?
Why don't we just play in
Dude,
VR?
that would be cool. That would be cool.
No, Gunny. No, Gunny. No.
Skip
no.
all
don't
this
think
Connect crap.
VR.
Even the
Fuck
mindset.
VR. VR is gonna die anyway.
VR is dead
It's not
before it
dying.
even came out.
It's a dying breed.
Yeah.
Go over there, you PC mustard race, with your VR.
I'm getting me the Oculus for the PC.
You go get yourself a dying VR system.
No.
I was gonna say, Gunny. Like, come on.
If they were at a reasonable price.
Gunny, I could find you one,
cool
Gunny.
Games for it.
What if I find you one?
The only game I would want to play on VR is Resident Evil.
Oh, there's other games I would want to play, but I mean, like, how long would I want to play them is the question.
What if you played Madden on VR?
I want to experience stuff like Job Simulator and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Those stupid games that you play for 10 minutes, you get a good laugh out of, but you'll never touch it again.
Farming Simulator.
No.
A what?
Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
Tony Hawk in VR.
See, I want to play Forza.
How do you do that, VR? Though? I mean, you would need that stupid board, too.
Nah.
I want to experience those same things, but I don't want to pay $600-700.
There's a lot of. I just went on Craigslist right now and I just typed in VR, and there's a lot of PlayStation's VRs being sold.
Is there really?
A lot, dude. But they're being sold for ridiculous prices, though. I mean, they're sold
because it's hard to find them
retail.
Now.
So they're sold they're all selling for like the cheapest one I found is $450, but I mean most of them are selling for $575, $600, $700, $800. It's ridiculous.
Do you think they'll say anything about the VR at E3? You don't think they'll bring it up?
I think that if they have any games coming out for it that are like,
they're gonna talk
games
about
games that were delayed. You know, like there are big titles coming out for it. Then
they can't just ignore it. You know what I mean?
I mean, Xbox did with Kinect. That thing fell off the face of the earth.
Yeah, but it's not.
But I mean, I don't know. Yeah, that's true.
It's not really the same thing. Like,
it's not the same thing, but it's just an extra accessory that Xbox had. This is an extra accessory that PlayStation has, and it's not selling well. There's hardly any games out, just like the Kinect.
It is starting to sell now. That's the thing. Like, you can't find it now. I think what happened was...
I think they just pulled them off the shelves.
No, I think Sony just stopped production on them and was waiting to sell what they had before they started building more. and now they've started to sell, and they're like, oh, shit, now we got to catch up. You know what I mean? So I think that's what's going on with PlayStation VR. Because if you walk into stores now, they're not there, and you can't find the bundle anywhere. You can find the headset every once in a while, but you can't find the bundle anywhere.
Right. I've seen the headsets at Target.
Just go with the Nintendo approach. Just send out a few here and there.
That's kind of what they're doing, I think.
Yeah.
Anything else you've been playing? Was that all?
What else do I got? Oh yeah, I also was playing Fire Emblem Heroes, that the new Nintendo game on Android and iOS. It's pretty cool. It takes just the combat from Fire Emblem. There's no exploration or anything like that. You're not doing any of that kind of stuff. You're just strictly doing combat. You go into a mission, and there's like a couple of guys on the board, and you have your couple of guys, and you got to fight it out with them. And like, it has the Fire Emblem fight engine where it's like red beats blue, blue beats green, green beats red kind of thing. So everything's in those different colors. And you want to attack those colors with the colors that are more likely to do damage to them, right? So it's cool. It's like a little turn-based thing. It's quick, fun little game. I got to play more of it. I haven't played a whole lot. I was actually just playing it before the show, but it's cool. Check it out if you're into Fire Emblem, because that battle engine is in there. Is very similar. So yeah, if you like that kind of stuff, check it out. I had fun with it. I'm probably going to go back to it.
No, Ryan, I've never played a Fire Emblem game, but is that something I might find enjoyable on the iOS?
It's free on iOS, so go download it. Find it for yourself.
I didn't.
Free.
Yeah.
I might download it.
Free.
And I believe Super Mario Run comes out on Android in March.
Finally.
Yeah.
Haven't played that either.
You haven't played Super Mario? It's pretty good.
No, I downloaded it, but I haven't played it yet. Yeah, I've been playing
Mario.
Play it, man.
Plants vs. Zombies on the iPad.
Other than that, guys, all I've been playing is Rainbow Six and Gears of War 4. Yeah.
Speaking of Gears of War 4, you guys did a community game night, didn't you?
We
Heck
sure
yeah,
did.
we did. Dude, we were kicking tail the first 2 games, and then
Yeah.
we had
we all
one
fell
teammate
asleep.
get drunk. One dude was just completely wasted. He was just talking
Who?
out of his mind. I'm not gonna say who. I don't want to embarrass him.
Oh, okay.
But his initials
Yeah,
start with a P and a W. But I mean, I had fun.
It was a blast, man. We had a great time.
It was really crazy for me because once we started playing, my adrenaline like shot up. Like I started shaking and everything because I don't know why, but I just wanted to go find Gabe and kill him.
How many times did you go?
And then
What a son
go
of a
find
bitch.
Norman. I got him a lot the first game, but then they started playing like all these other MLG esports game modes that I never play. So
Yeah. And then we just totally lost it.
yeah, it
We
was.
fought
we
pretty
kept
hard on that.
oh yeah, we kept it close.
On
We
a
kept it
couple
close
of
a
them.
lot.
It was close.
And we had a lot of people. It was a good turnout. We had to have 2 people sit and spectate, so we had a total of like 12 people show up.
Sweet.
So I want to do it again.
I think we
Gabe
should
was-
do it for Siege next time.
No, yeah, but that's not a lot of people. I mean, that's only.
It's still 10.
It's 10
Yeah.
people, dude.
Oh, I
Well,
thought. Oh, we can,
yeah, 5
I was
per team.
Yeah,
thinking,
you
like,
could
us
do
on-
you could
Yeah,
do
no,
like
if we were doing
private
the
matches
same
on
thing.
Siege, and yeah,
Oh,
5
okay.
versus 5. I was
Yeah.
actually talking to Wingman last night. I was playing with him. I told him we should do a Horrible Gamers versus this Xbox Live on a Sunday on Siege, man. I think
Yes.
Horrible Gamers can hold their own on Siege.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's
yeah,
start doing these. and
we
streaming
challenge
them
you,
and stuff.
TXL. What's up? I know they listen.
Come at
so
us.
We'll see. We'll see what they say. We'll see what they say.
I haven't seen him in chat, so I don't know if he's listening right now.
No, he listens to the show. He'll download it and listen to it eventually this week.
Yeah, he just pops in every once in a while.
We challenge you, Wingman.
Yeah, and the whole TXL crew, even Rob.
Yeah, I don't know you guys, but yeah, I know Wingman. Yeah,
Brian?
Yeah,
Does Brun have it? I don't
but
think he does.
Brun does, but he
know
doesn't
that-
play it. He's used to
that,
playing that Battlefield, that other game.
I had a huge blast playing Gears. It's really nice just to be able to have people to play with and get the communities together and just hang out.
It's always fun, man. It's always fun to game with just a bunch of friends and talk shit to each other and make fun.
Yeah,
of
I mean
dumb
that's
kills.
all we did. I mean, no XP, nothing, only bragging rights. That's all there was.
Like when I play with Gunny, I'm always making fun of him when he kills me because he does it like every damn game on Siege.
Chucking those grenades.
He's always chucking those grenades or flashbanging.
Dude, Normie
yeah,
and
I love the
nades.
flashbang people. Our own
Oh my
team.
It
gosh.
was Normie and her nades.
Normie,
I don't think she
she'll-
got me with her nades. She killed
Normie
me
and her
quite a few
nades.
times.
I heard.
but I don't think she ever
I've
got
heard
me.
stories. I've heard stories about Normie's
Oh my gosh,
nades.
she will hold them in her hand, and when she dies, she'll hit that right trigger, and it'll blow up. Basically, she's doing like a suicide
Fucking
bomber thing, and
kamikaze.
she kills you. Yeah, it is so annoying. Like it's funny at
Oh,
first.
man.
You're like, you got me, and then after 3 more times, you're like, freaking Normie. But no, I didn't. I don't think I got killed from her nades. A lot of Nasher kills though.
Nice. Nice. That's a shotgun, right? The Nasher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But hell yeah, man.
Yeah. It was a blast, though. It was a real good time. So, guys, come out next time. We'll post it again. And
So, it was a
I'm
Friday
out.
night, right? But I mean, that's the only
Yeah.
shitty part. I work Friday night, so I couldn't make it.
Yeah, me
This
too.
is like really
That's the only
late.
thing. I usually don't get home till 9.
I don't get
Just
home
call
till
it.
was.
10,
It was 11 o'clock.
10 something.
Call in,
11.
Jesus.
11 o'clock.
You know what? Next time, if it's Siege, I will call into work. I will do it.
We'll do Siege. We'll do the Siege one just so you can call in.
Just so I can call in? Hopefully my boss doesn't listen to this.
Mine either.
Well, from
Jesus
this
is calling
point,
in.
from this
Jesus,
point
if
on
you want me to cut it
till
out, you better get a
later.
timestamp.
Right. Yeah, cut it out. Yeah.
Remind myself where to cut this out at. Okay. We're good, guys. But anything else, Eric? Or
Yeah.
Gunny
Just
or-
played. Friday nights. It's like Rainbow Six Siege night. I play with Jedi and Big Red, and Ryan came on. He played. I think he's now a loyal player with us.
Is
He'll
he?
come on
You're
every
good?
night,
You're
every
good, Ryan?
Friday night.
Yeah, I play with them on
So
Friday
you
nights
guys,
when I'm not going to
so
pinball.
you don't play with me on Sundays when I ask you to come play games with me, but you go play with Eric. Let's see how it is.
Eric's on when I'm on, man. He's
I see. No, I see how it is.
I turn them on.
Eric turns me on.
See how it
No,
is. It's
Jesus,
all right.
yeah,
I got Gunny.
Call
Don't
me.
worry. I got Gunny. It's
Bro,
cool.
call
Yeah,
me.
I don't really play with Gunny either, so don't
Gunny
don't
never
feel bad,
plays with
Jesus.
anybody. You invite Gunny and he just ignores it.
Ignores
He's
you.
over there playing Witcher 3 and playing with himself while playing Witcher
Roblox
3.
and shit.
Was I playing that this week? I don't think I was.
No, it was just a joke. But
We're just kidding.
Jesus, call in for this Friday, and you can play
Okay,
Rainbow
actually,
Six with us at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time.
I will do it. This week, I'll be Friday night. I will be on
You would be
Siege.
our fifth player. We're always looking for a fifth person.
No, then
Yeah.
I'll be there. Yeah, I'll be there.
All right, you better be there.
Or I'll get off of work.
You know what, Eric? I think I have pinball
Really?
next week.
Oh, no. Never mind then. I want Ryan
No.
to be there.
You need to come.
Jesus is showing
Then
up. I gotta
I want Ryan to be there. No, fuck that. You know, it's not even going to tell you guys. I'm not even going to. I'm telling you
Screw
guys.
your pinball, Ryan. Screw your pinball.
I'm calling into
better-
work. You better call into your pinball, man.
Video
yeah,
games are more important
sacrifices.
than
Sacrifice.
pinball.
Good point. Good point. All right. All right.
Another game I've been playing, Gears of War. I've been just playing that, grinding. I did the calculations. I have over, I think it was
10 million.
almost 200 hours of gameplay on that
On
game.
what game?
On Gears 4.
Wow.
Can you track that? Can you track that on your Xbox? Let me track that right now. Let me see how many hours
Yeah,
you have
can-
on Siege.
can-
Just gotta
but
go
it's
to
like-
your profile, and then you go to your game, and then you check achievements and all that stuff.
I need to check that on Siege. Maybe I could check that on the Xbox app on here.
The problem with that is when you leave it idle, it's counting all that time.
Oh, I never
It's
leave it
running,
idle.
if it's running in the background or whatever, you know what I mean? It's counting that time as well.
I'm always playing it, no matter what.
Are you playing it right now, Eric?
What?
I am actually.
Real
Yeah.
nice.
So yeah, okay, and now I have a huge announcement.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, hey.
Huge.
Yeah?
Huge.
It's huge.
It's so big.
We have a huge announcement. It's gonna be huge.
What is
Fabulous.
what is the
That
huge
was-
announcement, Eric?
Ready? You ready for this? Are you ready?
No,
Drop it on us.
I'm
No.
scared right now.
I sold my PlayStation 4.
Whoa! Whoa!
It happened.
You were
It
supposed
did.
to shoot it.
You're supposed to give it to Evan and shoot it.
I sold it today. I called in that local game store today, and I asked them how much I would get for it, and they said
$2.
$180 store credit and like $130 for cash.
So
I'm
what
like,
did you do? Cash?
that's not bad. Yeah, I took the cash. I took back.
Really?
Yep, I took back all the.
You should have done store credit and like pre-ordered 3 games. You could have got For Honor and like 2 other games.
They don't do. They don't do that there.
What?
But
Oh, they don't sell new games?
no, I took
Oh,
back
that's gay.
all my PlayStation games.
okay.
So The Last of Us, Uncharted 4, Uncharted series, Madden 16, and then I took back. You guys are gonna be like, no, why'd you do that? I took back Titanfall 2. Yeah, and then
Dun,
Don't you have it on Xbox?
it was on
That's the
Xbox.
one.
Oh, you took the Xbox.
I don't play it. I didn't play it. I didn't like it, so I'm just gonna take it. I don't care.
What,
I don't
dude?
play-
Titanfall 2 is like crack cocaine, dude. You need to play that game. Just you start. What you think? I'm gonna play one match, and like 20 matches later, you're like, what happened to my life?
Yeah, because then I asked myself, I just wasted all this time playing this game.
The game is so fun. What are you talking
It
about?
poking around. Jeez, I didn't enjoy it. But anyway, and then I took back.
You're not my friend anymore.
And then what else did I take back? Oh, my extra controller for my PlayStation. So yeah, all together for cash, I got $230.
I could have given you $3
but
and a hug.
I was satisfied because it was enough for the next purchase that that was Apple TV. I bought the 4th generation Apple TV so I could get.
What the fuck? You wasted your money? You sold your PlayStation to buy a fucking Apple? Oh God!
So I could have PlayStation View.
Oh fuck!
Oh my
you could have got a fucking.
man.
You could have bought a stupid PlayStation TV or something for like $20.
Yeah, what do you? I want Apple TV for.
What do you?
What
Eric,
that garbage for?
you weren't my friend earlier. Now you're really not. Get off the show.
You know what?
I don't hang up on him, guys.
Really like what I bought.
Where's the button, Jesus?
Where's the button? The big red one. We're building a wall around
haters.
Eric. We're building a wall around
that's the one that
Eric's
builds the
house.
wall, Jesus.
I'm in the Apple camp.
How do we kick him out of the call?
That's the wall button? Oh, fuck. We'll build a wall around his house. Fuck it.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'll stay home, play
gets through
Gears.
to us.
Bunch of haters.
Who the fuck buys an Apple TV? You get rid of your... What kind of gamer are you? You know you're on a gaming podcast, right?
How much
What the
did you buy
fuck?
an Apple TV for? Wait,
$100?
how much did you buy an Apple
Isn't it like
TV?
100?
$100?
I'm not going to tell you.
150
I'm
bucks? 80 bucks?
He said...
They're expensive, aren't they?
4th generation Apple TV.
Oh,
This year.
you can. Well, if it's the new generation one, it's the more expensive one, obviously.
See, 4th gen Apple TV is $200.
I didn't spend
Jesus.
$200.
I hope not.
See, I'm on Apple.com right now, guys. It is $200 for the 64 gig one. He might
get that
have
one.
he might have went for the cheaper one. There's $149. Oh,
Yep.
my goodness.
$149.
I thought $100 would have been bad enough, but $149, Eric.
Why are you hating on what I got? I don't hate
shouldn't
on what
say
you guys
anything.
got. No,
I
you shouldn't.
shouldn't have said anything because
I didn't complain
spent
about your
that much
stupid
money,
keyboard
too.
that's over there.
Hey man, my keyboard's cool.
But Ryan
Like,
didn't
look,
sell his
look at it.
gaming system to buy that stupid keyboard. You sold your PlayStation.
Got pretty nice.
Colors and shit. It's actually pretty cool. Like when I'm playing a certain specific games, like Overwatch, for instance, my keys light, my WASD lights up. All my stuff that's being charged, when it's ready, the light starts flashing to let me know that it's ready. Like there's all kinds of programmable shit with it, so like I can make it do an EQ dance and all kinds of shit.
So Eric,
Well,
so
fun. The mouse does the same thing too.
Eric, tell me why
That's cooler than Apple TV.
I'm cool.
why is there a 32 gig one and why is there a 64 gig one? Like,
Because this one you can get apps on. You download apps.
I think you can
Apple
save
apps?
the movies to it as well.
There's
Movies,
it's
TV
basically
shows,
it's
music.
you can get games on it. You can get
Tell the listeners about this Apple
apps
TV.
and see. I can still play games.
What
on
kind
it.
of games does Apple TV have? Angry Birds?
Probably just
iOS.
basically mobile games. Yeah,
Does it have Fallout Shelter on it?
more than likely.
Does it have
That probably plays
don't-
Skyrim?
I don't know if
highly
it does
doubt
on. I don't know. I don't know if it has Fallout Shelter.
I
Eric,
don't
did
know.
you get the
That'd
32
be
or the
kind of hard to
64?
control.
Got the 32,
32.
man. The 32.
What's the remote like that comes with that? Is
It
it,
looks-
like a
I
controller?
gotta say the remote looks pretty cool,
No.
but it's just a thin
No.
little remote.
No, the remote's pretty sweet.
Because
I mean,
I have like the one of the second generation. Well, Kathy has one of the second
you guys are
generation
getting on
ones.
my balls about getting an Apple TV, and you have an Apple TV.
Kathy has it. I don't own any Apple
You
products.
still own it. You're basically
know.
married. You're basically married, so don't give me that crap.
I'll tell her to throw it in the garbage right now. I don't
Do
care.
it,
Do it right now.
Dude, shoot that
right
shit
now.
right now.
Just shoot the Apple TV. I'll send it to Wingman.
Send it to Wingman so you can shoot it with all the guns. Oh,
But,
man.
Yeah,
Eric.
I love my Apple.
Man, dude, your cred from your gaming cred just lost like
I don't understand why.
40%.
Why? Tell me why.
Because you got rid of a
PlayStation 4.
PlayStation 4 that I don't play anymore, that I was only using for PlayStation View, and I bought an Apple TV that I can use.
You won't use
PlayStation
anymore,
View.
and only use for PlayStation View.
And I can use for Netflix. I can delete Netflix off my Xbox.
Eric, for $45, you could have got a Sony PlayStation TV.
I don't care.
And you would have had View on there. And that actually still plays. And that one actually probably still plays better games on the Apple TV.
What's up?
And that one will still play better games on the Apple TV.
Yeah.
I don't care. I didn't lose any money, so I have no buyer's regret.
You lost your PlayStation.
I don't care.
That's
I didn't
$400.
play it. What?
That's $400.
You're the ones that were bugging him to sell it and give it away.
Right.
And now that he finally did it, we're giving him
we thought he wasn't going to do it, guys.
Lost
We were,
200.
as you listeners listen, we thought he wasn't going to do it, guys, and he did it. We're kind of all like in shock.
all-
Right
we're
now.
all
Busting
shocked.
my balls.
We're all in shock after busting his balls for 3 months to sell it or whatever.
Oh, man.
Sorry, Eric.
I'm in the Apple camp, but I say you should have shot it.
Same, good one, Gunny. Same here. You know, I'm an Apple. I like Apple products. I have a bunch of them. I have like a stack of iPhone fucking boxes right here. But
Those are worth money, actually. Did you know that?
Really? I could sell these. Like, look, I have a bunch.
Some of them go for really high price, yeah. Heck yeah, dude. I got a collection, too.
A lot of them have the stickers and shit in them still. But
Dude, if you have the stickers and you have the headphones and you have the
I don't have the headphones. I use
adapter to
those.
plug in for the wall and you have the cord for the
You could probably
charging,
buy all
the
that,
lightning
can't you?
cable, bro, that's
How much?
money right there. I
had
don't know.
like
Look
3
it
or
up.
4.
I don't know.
I was hearing that people are selling them for
I'm
like
thinking about
$20.
buying like a sealed up iPhone, like one of the cheaper ones, like an iPhone 5 or something, and like buying it sealed and just keeping it for like 20 years. See how much it's worth.
There you go.
Because you saw how much that the first iPhone sold for, like somebody that had like a first generation iPhone, they had it for like ever sealed up, like brand new. They never opened it. They sold it on eBay for like $8,000 or something.
Wow.
Holy cow.
Yeah, they sold it like last year for like $8,000. That's pretty crazy. But guys, fuck Apple. Let's talk about Rainbow Six Siege. I want to tell you guys some stats. My stats in Rainbow Six Siege. So, time played. Guess how many days I've played this game?
6
20.
days, 4 hours, 10 minutes.
Are you
Why are you looking at my stats, Gunny?
No, I don't even look at my own. I used to, not anymore.
Gunny is pretty much right on. I mean, it's 6 days, 20 hours, and 56 minutes. So
Damn, I was close.
You
That's
were
probably how
pretty
much.
What is your
fucking close.
highest, the one that you've played the most? How many, out of all the days?
How many? Like, what game have I played the most? Probably Battlefield. I'm gonna look up
Really?
right now.
You
But
think
I'm gonna
Battlefield?
Battlefield.
I bet
You
4.
hardly play Battlefield.
No,
it looks like.
I could almost guarantee you it's Battlefield 4. Let me look it up real
Yeah.
quick.
Every time I used to turn my Xbox on, he's playing
Ryan, you
Battlefield
look
4.
too. Gunny, you look too. We'll all look.
With that being said, guys, don't
What are
really
we
fucking.
looking?
We're looking for stats, Ryan. For stats.
Just stats, man.
Oh, yeah.
Just
Wait,
any
see.
stats?
Well, yes, sir.
Why are we looking for stats again?
Why you have to ask questions,
Why
man?
you have
Just
so
do
many
it.
fucking questions?
I am, man. I'm loading it
Bust
up right
my
now.
balls. You know what? You should name this episode "Busting Eric's Balls."
Eric, you wasted your money on a fucking. Apple
No, I did
TV.
not. I am happy with
That
what
is the
I
dumbest thing you could have done.
You shouldn't be happy with what
You should be.
bought.
You should go return it. You know what? The problem is you can't return it now because you opened it.
bought. I can return it.
Can you? Then go return it.
I'm not returning it.
Watch. You're gonna go past your 14-day period or whatever, and you're gonna regret it, dude.
Oh my gosh, I'm about to leave.
I'm just saying.
I don't care what you're saying.
Your Apple TV. You should-
Okay, here's my stats.
Okay, do it. Tell me your stats.
On Rainbow Six, is that what we're looking up?
Yeah.
I have 135 gamer score, which is terrible. I earned 9
Yep.
achievements. I played 1 day, 1 hour, and 51 minutes. Clearance level 18.
Wow.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not great. Game
On,
progress 51%.
Yeah, Battlefield 4, I have 1,000
Oh,
gamer score on it or whatever. And I have 14 days played on that game.
so Jesus, how much time do you think I have in Rainbow Six Siege?
Probably 3 days.
I have 8 days, 7 hours, and 39 minutes.
Oh, Gunny. You got more days than I do.
might have. Yeah, no, I might have left.
You just leave
left
it
it
off.
on
Leave
a couple
it on all
nights.
night. You go to sleep. You go to sleep and leave it on.
But without going through achievements, I do have 75, 725, whatever it is. Yeah, 725 out of 1,000. But I'm not
Gamer
even. Yeah.
Yeah, I have like around the same. I haven't completed all the whatever the stupid single player thing is. Yeah.
Wow, this is surprising.
What?
Oh, let's see. Boop, boop,
Pinball Effects 2. Time played 12 days, 9 hours, and 10 minutes. I thought it would be more than that.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Is this what we're doing? Is this like a new segment or something?
No.
I'm just looking at my stats right now. I'm like shocked. I'm shocked.
We're
In my,
doing a show, Jesus.
Oh,
In my Witcher 3, I have 12 days.
yeah, I have 14 days in Battlefield 4. Beat that, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Guys, if you want to join the community, you know how to do that. But I got news for you. Guys, got
Wait,
news.
I didn't say what I've been playing.
News.
Oh, Gunny. So you...
All right, Gunny.
tell me what you've been playing,
Oh.
Gunny.
Rainbow Six Siege. No, I was gonna. I wanted to mention that me, Jesus, and Jonathan Hall, we played. What is it? Sunday night?
Did we?
I think it was Sunday or Monday.
I don't remember this.
And
Okay.
yeah, you should remember because
It's just making shit up. Gunny's make shit up.
Gunny's just fucking... Okay, Gunny.
He
I
was-
played with all these people, guys, really.
when Pinpoint was going through the door, I remember I hit him in the head with a grenade, bounced up, came down and blew him up.
I remember that now. I totally remember that.
As you were running around the other side of the house going, what happened? Yeah.
And then we kept dying. I remember that now.
Yeah, because then I was like, well, screw it. I'll just run through the door now because I don't have any more grenades. And yeah, I was killed immediately. That was fun. That was fun times. Yeah, had a great time playing with you guys. Another game I rented on Sunday was I Redboxed it because I can't find it on sale anywhere.
Yeah.
And that's Mafia 3.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Tell me, can't believe that game's on Redbox still. I mean, that's pretty weird. Tell me about Mafia 3. Did you like it? Have you liked what you played of it so far, or what's the deal with that?
yeah, I liked it. I mean, it's not the best, but the graphics are okay. The shooting is just all right. But it has a really good story. I'd say
Yeah.
within that first 2 hours,
It opens up very
Yeah.
strong, huh? Like you're like a
It
war
does.
veteran. You're this black dude who comes back, and like his family's kind of like into this drug dealing or whatever. That's kind of what it is, right? Like his dad or his like. It's not his dad, or is it his dad?
well, there's a priest. I don't think that's who raised him, but he's like a good friend.
But the other guy, the guy who raised him, is the guy who owned the bar, right?
Oh, see, I didn't know if that was. Yeah, I guess you're right because he
The
does
guy that
say
gets
that.
shot or whatever.
Yeah.
That's like the
Yeah,
guy who raised him, but I don't think it's really his dad. I think they're just kind of like they've grown up around this guy their whole lives, and he's kind of just like taking him in as his own kids or whatever.
Yeah.
But it might be his
And-
family. I don't know.
Yeah, and it's really good. I just from what I played, probably 2.5 hours of it. But I really enjoyed the story, and I thought it was cool that you start out and you're in this armored car, and you and a friend of yours are going to the Federal Reserve, and because that's what I used to do for a living.
I bet you. I bet
Get
you
into the
that.
truck and go to the Federal Reserve.
I bet you that that's going to be the last mission. The game almost. I haven't beat the game, so I don't know. But I could probably.
Maybe
that would be like one of the last missions, probably.
I can already tell you, maybe it will and maybe it won't.
Oh, you beat it?
No. You would see if you played the first 2.5, 3 hours,
Yeah, I
you would
have.
know more, but I'm not going to spoil anything.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I've played like 4 hours of this game or 5 hours. I'm into it. I'm into like the main part of the gist. I'm like in the main part of the game now, where like you have to conquer territories or whatever and all that.
Yeah, but look at the guy you're with. The guy you're with in that mission. I don't see how those two would be together.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
But it's got some bugs to it.
Still?
Yeah. Like, for example, I don't know what difficulty I was playing on, but it's like, okay, now you evade the cops. And that seemed pretty cheap, where you could just kind of go around everybody and take out the police real easy. Mm-hmm. And I put a clip up on Xbox Live where I'm like standing by the cop and he's standing like inside this like dumpster thing. And he keeps saying, I don't see anybody around. And every time I'd go around the other side of it, and you can whistle to.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to get around.
Instead of throwing rocks, to.
Yeah, you whistle or whatever. Yeah. Yeah,
I like
remember
the combat.
That. It's okay. Cool. I mean, I don't know. I like the setting of the game. I always like games that are like in the 70s, the 60s, the 80s.
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto used to be pretty good about that type of setting. I kind of hope the next Grand Theft Auto they make goes back to like the 70s, like Vice City or whatever.
Yeah, and the driving's. I mean, I think the thing I like most about it is just the setting. Like you said, that 60s, 70s, the cars.
The way the city is, everything looks kind of old. You got the payphones and shit. It's kind of weird,
right?
Because you don't see that nowadays. You don't see payphones and stuff like that in the streets.
Yeah, so I know I've been told that it's like, oh, it just seems like you're driving from mission to mission, and they all feel the same. But
there's a lot of driving, yeah.
Yeah, but I thought it was kind of cool where I don't know, something happened and maybe I shot somebody, or it's kind of funny when you like punch somebody and they just kind of fall down and I guess they die, because you can't really do anything with that NPC at that time anyway. They just kind of fall on the ground, and then it's always like some dude or some lady will be like, I saw that, I'm calling the police.
Yeah,
and it'll show who that is.
They start running to the payphones.
Yeah.
You can just like beat them up.
They're going to pull out a cell phone at any time, but I'm like, I got this. I can just run over there and beat them there.
Or you could just crash into the payphone and destroy it, and then they have nothing to call the cops on. It's like, whatever, motherfucker, you can't call the cops.
That was fun. Yeah, but I thought it was cool. Like, I would just go up to the payphone and just punch them.
Have you fed the crocodiles yet?
Yes, I did get the achievement for that.
That's fucking cool as fuck. When you first do that, you're like, what? What the fuck? But like, try swimming in the water, dude. Those motherfuckers will try to eat you if you swim in the water.
I thought about that because when I thought, well, this is a good place to dump them right in the water.
Yeah.
And that achievement popped up for feeding the alligators or something like that.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, shit, I'm not jumping in there. So, yeah. But I'll probably pick this game up when it's on sale.
I see it right now on CD keys for $19.19.
See, on the CD keys, Ryan could probably speak to it more, but it's like region locked to like Europe and Africa or something.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it right here. Yeah, you're right. It says you can only activate this in the following regions: Europe, Middle East, and Africa.
But there is like a international version for, what is it, like $40 or something? But I thought, I don't really want to pay more than $20 for this game.
Yeah.
Huh.
So I'll wait till it's deeply discounted. But yeah, I've been looking at Target and Walmart and stuff, and I haven't seen it for less.
You tried Amazon?
Yeah, I looked on there too. I didn't see it for less than 30 or 35, 40.
Huh.
So
that's weird. That game's kind of, not old, right? It just barely came out like fucking 6 months ago, but
wait for it to. It'll go on a Steam sale, I'm sure.
Definitely, dude.
Yeah, it's in my wish list on Steam.
Yeah.
But what else have you been playing, Gunny?
Yeah, I just played Forza Horizon 3. Played a little bit of that today. So just kind of grinded away. I think I like Forza 6 better. More of that realistic driving versus arcade type style. So there's that. And a game I picked up today, and I played about 15 minutes of it. It's called Hatred on PC.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
Definitely
that
a
one game that used to
game.
be banned or whatever, right? Or that people wanted
Probably.
to ban.
Yeah, people wanted to ban it.
Yeah, this is like early days of, what was that game, Postal or Postal 2 came out.
Yeah.
Definitely looks a lot better. It's a top-down, or is it isometric? One of the two.
It's isometric, I think.
Yeah.
It's on an angle, right? It's not like straight top down. It's like on a 45-degree angle or whatever.
Yeah, but I played this with a controller. It's got controller support. So it seems to play okay.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you're just kind of running around shooting people in their houses.
The goal of the game is to just kill people.
Pretty much, that's it. And then the police come, and the more people you shoot, and you shoot them and throw grenades at them. So, little action. And then it's weird because the only way to heal back up is to execute them, whoever it is. So, if you put too many bullets in them, they're going to die. So, when the cops are shooting at you, so you need to maybe just,
shoot them
a couple times and run up there, and it'll give you a prompt to execute. Yeah.
Okay.
But it seems fun. I'm gonna play more of that.
Cool stuff.
But yeah, that's all I've been playing.
All right. So now, guys, moving on to news. Guys, going to start off this news section. Sadly, just get the sad stuff out of the way. So, there's a fan of Nintendo. He's a Nintendo Legend of Zelda fan. Named Gabe. Gabe he had a heart condition, and he was basically dying. Just no other way to put it. He was dying. And he kind of made a wish, like his last dying wish was to play the new Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild before it came out. So, Nintendo heard about it and blah, 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 because Reddit's pretty cool. I don't know if you guys use it, but Reddit is cool as fuck. You go on there and you post shit, and people basically, you get a lot of attention if your post blows up on Reddit. Anyways, they flew him out to Nintendo's North American headquarters in Redmond, Washington, and he got to play a little over half an hour of the demo of Breath of the Wild. Then he got to go on a tour of the Nintendo campus and left with a bunch of gifts and stuff from Nintendo. The saddest part of this article, which is fucking so sad. The night before he died, he called his mom into his room and he showed her the 2-minute trailer that Nintendo released for Breath of the Wild, and he was like super happy about it. He was excited about it. And then at the end of the trailer, it says coming March 3rd, 2017, with the launch of the Switch. And basically, he looked at his mom and told her he was going to make it. And, he was going to make it to the launch to see the game, to play it. And then he died the next day, guys. That's fucking crazy. But yeah.
Yeah.
He was only 27 years old, dude. That's shitty. He had a heart condition that fucked up his heart or whatever. And yeah.
It's rough.
I remember when Star Wars came out, they let fans see it early.
Yeah, there's some big
I remember that.
early. That's pretty cool,
then,
man. I mean,
shortly after he saw that film, he passed away.
what?
Yeah.
What do you lose as a company? To let people do that kind of stuff.
I really hope they just did it out of the kindness of their heart,
Not to get
trying
press,
yeah.
Oh, let's do this to get more coverage about fucking Nintendo or whatever. We're nice people.
Switch.
We don't just taking all your guys' money. We're nice people too. We have hearts.
Mm-hmm.
It was probably Reg's idea.
Freaking Reg.
It's the only idea he got to put out there that worked.
He's like, free marketing, guys. Let's go. Let's do it.
Free marketing.
Let's wear his pin.
Yeah. Guys, I got more news for you. We're going to talk about VR real quick. Oculus Rift. So Best Buy is the one box store, retail store that has Oculus Rift's available right now for demos, right? Like you can go there and try them out. Well, according to Oculus, they're pulling away and they're removing 200 demo units from the stores because they haven't been used for days.
They're tired of paying people just to stand there.
Pretty much, they said like we've had hundreds of demos at different stores that have been there, but they haven't been used for days or maybe a week, maybe.
But you know what, Jesus? You got to remember too that lawsuit just got put through where they now owe ZeniMax. What is it? $6 million or $600 million or something like that. And ZeniMax was shooting for like $6 billion or something like that. I can't remember.
It was a lot.
Exact numbers, but it was insane, and they owe a lot of money.
It's more than that, Ryan. They owe ZeniMax $500 million.
That's what it was.
Yeah, 500 mil.
500 million. And that was
what happened?
It was a stupid lawsuit, right? So the one of the co-founders of Oculus, the guy who created Oculus, he used to work for ZeniMax before he went on and created the company that made Oculus. So basically, so they found him guilty of stealing secret information from ZeniMax. Basically, what he did is he's like a genius. This dude, I don't know why he did this. When he was leaving ZeniMax, he took all his files with him, all his work, everything he did for them, all the work, the programming, the coding. He took that with him. When it's property of ZeniMax, ZeniMax owns it. You know, like it's on their computers. You use their computers to make it. They own it, and when you leave, you don't take that shit with you. But he took it with him. And when he took it with him, the other fucked up thing is on his home computer when they seized his computer, he was Googling how to delete a hard drive.
Yeah.
So the funny part is that if you look at this guy, he's a fucking genius. Like in the tech world, he is like a fucking like just a fucking smart dude, but he doesn't know how to delete a hard drive, obviously. So basically, they found him guilty of stealing like company secrets, and ZeniMax wanted like $1 billion or something like that. They were suing Oculus for $1 billion because that's how much Oculus bought, or Facebook.
No,
bought
I think
Oculus
it was like $6 billion, and they got 500 million.
500 million out of it, but now fucking Facebook has to pay $500 million to ZeniMax for this.
He's like, that's your problem now, bro.
Yeah, he worked.
Just tack it on to whatever billion it cost them to buy Oculus in the first place, right?
So John Carmack, he worked at id Software. Mm-hmm. Then I think ZeniMax bought him.
ZeniMax bought id, and he was working for ZeniMax before he left. Yeah.
Okay.
And it wasn't even the stuff that he stole that he really used. That's why they didn't get the full amount. Like he didn't really use any of their code or anything like that, but because he stole company secrets, that's why he got nailed. It's like, he didn't use the stuff and he still got fucked for it. So, it's what happens when you don't follow the rules, right?
With that being said, we're filing a lawsuit against Horribly Awkward. Sean Nines Fuller stole some secrets from me while he was recording the podcast with me, and he went and did his own show now. I'm suing him. Guys.
Sweet.
No, so basically this is how it's gonna pay out, right? Out of the $500 million, Oculus, who is owned by Facebook, so Facebook basically is paying out $200 million of the settlement because they broke NDA, and they're also paying $50 million for copyright infringement. Something that was copyrighted, they used for Oculus or whatever. So they're paying that. Oculus and Lucky, Palmer Lucky, they have to each pay $50 million for false designation, and the former CEO of Oculus has to pay $150 million for the same thing. So it's not all Facebook. I mean, the CEOs and people have to pay.
It's spread out.
That's a big hit, though. $150 million, man. Like, fuck, that's a lot of money.
So now back to the story we were actually talking about. Now you know why they're pulling those units back. They need to find money somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere.
Yes. Spending money on nothing, right?
On dumb fucking.
Don't have enough money for advertisement.
Yeah, but there's that. I mean, so we'll see. I don't know, man. We'll see what happens with the new Oculus. I know they have a new version coming out, right? The wireless one or something like that.
Yeah,
They have some kind of like wireless version of the fucking Oculus coming out. So we'll see when that happens. How well that one sells. I think it'll probably sell a little bit better.
Now that it's wireless, it needs to get cheaper.
Yeah, it has to be cheaper, and it has to just
too expensive to penetrate a market right now.
$600 is a big chunk of money you're asking for people that like are coming out of people that are coming out of fucking a struggling economy. You know, like how the fuck are you gonna ask for $600? Like that's a hard fucking price to ask for like an entertainment thing that only one person can use at a time. So you're asking one person to pay $600. It's not like when you buy a console that you can share with your brother or your sister. It's like, no, you buy an Oculus, only one person gets to use it at a time. You know, like,
yeah,
you know, and it's not meant for little kids. Little kids can't really use them, so that's meant for adults. It's really like a hard.
You don't really want little kids using them.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens, guys. Anyways, next piece of news: I have an illegal gambling site. Let young kids bet on FIFA games. So a prominent YouTuber and his business partner have been fined a total of $331,000, a little over $331,000, for running an illegal gambling website linked to a hit video game, FIFA. That's what this fucking shit says. So Craig Douglas, who goes by the name of Nepente Z on YouTube, and has over 1.4 million subscribers on his channel, and his partner Dylan Rigby ran a service that let users gamble with virtual currency that could be bought for real cash. So hey guys, buy $5 of our money with $1 of your money and bet it, and then you're gonna lose. But the thing is, you know, these guys made the website that sells the currency, and then they're controlling the betting. So
didn't this happen a long time ago?
They did, but they barely got the verdict finally came through where they finally got the fine.
They finally got okay, yeah, I remember this story.
Yeah, we remember this story, right? Where like these guys were running like one of them created the website where you were doing the betting. And the other one created the currency website where you were buying the currency for the betting. So basically they had these kids paying real money out of their parents' credit cards to buy this currency to bet on the fucking site to win prizes and FIFA prices or whatever, and they were just running the whole thing. Like they were just like, oh, fucking making money off of it, man.
And if I'm not mistaken, wasn't there also some YouTubers? Not that they were involved, but I think they were just there to promote it. Yeah, that was shady.
They were promoting it. They were promoting their own website. Or no, I can't.
Well, they were just doing their own videos or whatever. But then, you know,
and oh no, that was a Counter-Strike story. That's what it was. They were selling shit in Counter-Strike, and it was an auction thing. This is a very similar story.
Yeah, very. Oh wait, this is different. Yeah, so Douglas was ordered to pay 91,000 euros, while Rigby got ordered to pay 174,000 euros. So together it's 331,000, a little over that, right? They're both from the UK, and they both admitted to being directors of Game Gold Trading Limited. That's a company which operated and advertised FUTGalaxy.com, an unlicensed gambling website. So basically, the big
what
deal
was it called? FUTGalaxy.com.
FUT. F-U-T, Galaxy.com.
I know, I thought he said that too. I was like, I read it and everything, and he said that. I'm like, wait a minute, did I not read that right?
Yeah. Anyways, fuck you guys. Have an accent, whatever, motherfuckers. Anyways, this website allowed players to transfer virtual currency out of the FIFA 17 video game and use it to bet on real soccer matches and other games. Any winnings can then be transferred back into the game, and so basically there's no way that they could sell or trade these coins. So basically they were just fucking created their own gambling site. And the thing is that,
how did they hack into FIFA to do the transfer of the money? Like,
I don't know.
Yeah, how did they?
Basically, they say like they're
weird.
not. They say like, since you can't trade or sell the coins that go on FIFA, basically the kids somehow upload it to they upload their accounts to the site, and maybe they log into their accounts or something. You know what I mean?
Do you like? Are they watching it like
EA and FIFA? EA and FIFA both said like we don't condone this at all. And basically, gambling under the age of 18, I think there's 21, it's illegal. So these like 12-year-old kids were like fucking gambling like left and right, dude.
Man,
Straight gambling.
Preying on these children.
So basically, they both of them pleaded guilty to 2 charges. Doesn't say what the charges were. They pleaded guilty to 2 charges, and pleaded not guilty to a bunch of other ones.
They're just scamming.
So
them.
are they doing jail time?
It doesn't say here. I don't think so. It says one of the quotes says, "I pleaded not guilty to the remaining charges, including the charge of inviting children to gamble, and they were accepted by the prosecution and were accepted by the courts. Trust me when I tell you, as a lesson has been learned, a very valuable lesson." Douglas said that. And then he also went on to say, "I made a huge mistake. I did something wrong. I was very naive and very arrogant. Despite all this controversy that happened over his gambling and in his YouTube channel and everything, because he got a lot of hate for this, he kept the YouTube channel up and he's still posting videos on there. So you can find him if you want to subscribe to him or whatever."
Maybe he just posts the YouTube videos. Maybe he doesn't do the gambling thing anymore, though.
Oh, I doubt it, yeah. Yeah, you're not.
Yeah,
you
I mean,
don't continue doing the illegal shit once you get busted.
Do they have to pay all that back?
No,
I would
money
not.
back. Like,
nope. Just
so
300.
really, they just got a slap on the wrist and said you're going to do community service, but you get to keep all your money.
Well, minus 331,000. Whatever they made off of. If they made more than that, then yeah, they get to keep it.
He's a scam artist. I wouldn't watch his crap.
All right, guys. It happens. Sorry.
What else we got, Jesus?
Forza devs are now making a different game. It's a
I
non-racing
heard
game.
about this.
Oh, I didn't hear about this. What's going on with that?
It's an open world
Yeah,
game.
I heard about it.
Currently being referred to
game.
only as Project 2. It will be open world and will not feature racing.
But it could feature cars.
I hope they feature cars.
I think they're not going to.
That's weird, man. I don't know. I couldn't see them doing anything else.
I mean, I heard
this.
this.
Forza.
I heard this on Podcast Unlocked, and they were talking about this and how it's not going to feature, any racing, but it could feature cars because I mean that's the one thing there.
Well, if it's an open world game, yeah. How else do you travel around, right?
And someone made the point of talking about how Mad Max, it could be like a Mad Max game where there's vehicles in the game, but I mean it's still an open world game.
Like Twisted Metal meets Mad Max.
I don't know. I've never played Twisted Metal.
So this is Playground Games, right? The guys who make the Horizon series games or whatever. They're opening a new studio.
Is it Turn 10?
No, it's Playground. They're opening a whole new studio.
Oh, yeah.
And it says here since Microsoft owns the Forza name and, we work for them under the Playground name, this other studio is going to be like an independent studio, but it's going to be owned by us. But they're going to be independent, so this game could go to other platforms. So I'm assuming it will go to other platforms. I mean, let's face it, Xbox is only
crazy.
20 million. Only 20 million units on Xbox. I mean, they have to sell it on other platforms. Right.
Yeah.
Well, there'll be some things that they won't be able to use, though, right?
Cars.
Because
Certain, I guess, the way cars look, I don't know.
They wouldn't be able to
what
have
could
licensed
Microsoft,
vehicles unless
what
they
could
bought the
Microsoft,
licenses.
what could Microsoft really stop them from using? If they're not going to use cars.
I mean, I think they'll do whatever they can to keep them with, exclusively with Microsoft because right now Sony doesn't really have any kind of racing game. And if Sony
But it's not a racing game.
I understand that, but this is from a company that makes racing games. They could talk to this company and be like, yo, we need a racing game, and you guys are good at making Forza. You guys killed it. And Gran Turismo isn't working out for us. We need a new racing game. And then, boom, that's gone. You won't have Forza.
No, that won't happen. I don't see that happening. Like, if they're making a completely different game, then it doesn't matter if it's cross-platform or not. As long as it has nothing to do with Forza. Microsoft doesn't own Playground Games. They own the license to Forza, and Playground Games works on that game. Like, all they're doing is starting another dev company to be able to be a cross-platform game maker, you know?
I mean, do you understand what I'm saying, though? It's like Sony could talk to these guys and be like, yo, we need a racing game. Right now, they don't have one. They got Gran Turismo, but, I mean, that's been announced like 5 years ago.
Yeah, but these guys, it doesn't seem like that's the case. It seems like, because if that was the case, I'm pretty sure from the beginning they would be like, this game is going to Sony because Sony wants us to make this game.
I don't know, man.
And
Money talks.
Right now they're saying this is not a game that's going to be exclusive to anybody. It could be with anybody. Microsoft might be the ones that say, you know what? Fuck it. You guys are working for us still. Make it for us.
Yeah.
And just pay
I don't really care anyway
Yes.
because I don't play Forza, so it wouldn't bother me if they went to PlayStation. But I mean, they would probably still, they'd probably still make Forza games, but I mean, they'll have PlayStation, they'll have Sony there too, and they can make a racing game for Sony. Because right now, Microsoft is, killing it right now with the Forza and the racing genre.
Yeah.
Love my Forza.
Guys, I'm announcing it right now. Next year, I won't be able to do the show anymore. Why? Because I'm going to become an NBA 2K esports player.
What? I thought you were going to be a Siege
I'm
player,
going
man.
professional. Fuck you guys.
Me too. I'm joining this team as well.
I'm leaving all you guys behind. I'm going pro. I'm going to go into the NBA, guys. Next year, the NBA has now officially partnered with 2K Sports to make an esports league called NBA 2K E-League. This is an official NBA-sponsored esports team league that will have a complete roster of teams. So I'm assuming
5v5?
5 players on each team. Every player will get to pick like a certain NBA team, and they will play as that team, like the Lakers, the Blazers, Celtics.
I think they should
All
make
the
up their
teams.
own teams.
And they will all play a full season, like a full NBA season, and have playoffs and have a championship game. And
How many?
it would end
Like,
after the season. They will have the off season. They get to practice. They get to recruit new players, come back stronger. And the
So
NBA,
it's like
the NBA plans to make money off of this. They plan to stream it on TV. They plan to go all out with this.
Oh,
So
yeah.
this is going to be like a full
Like on ESPN.
schedule.
This is like a full professional gaming league that's finally going to become
How many
a big
games
thing.
do they have in a season? Like 60-something games?
Well, how many games does the NBA have in a season? I don't know, man.
A lot.
Should say in the
Don't they-
article.
Don't they play like
No, it
4 or
doesn't say.
5 nights a week like baseball?
Well, I'm just talking about like overall. I think there's like 60-something games. I mean, I could be wrong because I don't watch the NBA.
Yeah, it's probably close to that, 60-something games.
Well, no, it's not because Golden State, they went like 73-3 last year. It could be like 80 games. I don't
Well,
know.
if you make it into the playoffs, yeah.
Just Google this, guys, because that's what we have Google for these days. How
your best
many games in the NBA season?
Normal season.
82 games,
There you go.
82.
not including the playoffs, which is
So they went 73-9.
That's a lot of games to play as a professional esports player.
Yeah, they go like 5 nights
Yeah,
a week.
But guys,
But in those games,
And
you
that
can,
is
you
why
can make
Golden
custom
State did
seasons where it's like 40 games or 25 games or whatever.
but even
It's gonna
if
depend on how
if
many
not,
teams.
Ryan, even if they actually play the full 82 games, and if they actually stream this and gain a bunch of viewers and loyal fans to the teams, think about how much money these guys could be pulling in from advertisements and sponsors. And, they're going to have sponsors like Razer or Apple or fucking Microsoft and PlayStation coming in and offering their services. Microsoft will be like, use our Surface tablets to draw out the plays and come up with new shit and blah, blah, blah. This is going to be the next big thing, dude. And I bet you soon we will hear that the NFL is going to do the same exact thing with Madden. I can almost guarantee you that they will have full teams, or like not even like, let's say they have one player per team and they'll just have like a bunch of pro players playing against each other. But Madden will do the same thing, and they're going to have the same exact esports Madden or whatever, NFL esports. They're going to do it, dude.
For Honor is going to have an esports
Video games are the next big entertainment thing, and then NBA knows this. They're fucking smart by being the first ones.
The last X Games I remember, they had like a Halo tournament. Like there's MLG was there at X Games.
Yeah, but I mean, this is like the first. This is like an actual sports fucking league. Like one of the biggest ones in the country. Actually, like sponsoring this shit. They're like partnering up with.
I can see them doing
I think
another
FIFA
ESPN channel or something.
Well, ESPN does it all the time. ESPN has like an esports team.
Yeah,
channel.
they have an esports.
What is that from Dodgeball? Isn't it like ESPN 8, the Ocho?
Yeah.
From Dodgeball?
FIFA.
Yeah.
What about FIFA?
I mean,
I could see FIFA.
I could see FIFA being one too, but like
being before.
I could see all the major sports being these. And Madden is already kind of a big deal. There's a lot of like championships they have going on. But yeah, this is going to be the next big thing, guys.
We should start a new league, guys. We're gonna do Wii bowling.
What?
Wii bowling league?
The Switch League. Will be the best
Switch League.
Will be the best ones in there. Yeah, 1-2 Switch League. And Reggie, get at us to give us some Nintendo Switches so we can start practicing.
Hit us up, bud.
Catch us outside.
You know our email.
So yeah, each team, it says here, let me tell you guys so it's much like the actual NBA season, the league will consist of regular season, playoffs, and a championship. But each team will only consist of 5 players using custom user-created characters.
Okay.
And there won't be any substitutions to the players.
That's what I was wondering.
The teams are expected to be announced in the next couple months. And yeah.
Really,
I wonder if they start with fresh, I was wondering if they started with fresh characters, like you have no skill points and you have to gain your skill points throughout the season in order to upgrade your character.
Yeah, they probably have
that would be cool. There's a lot of strategy involved with that.
Here's 50 skill points for each one of you guys in the beginning. Whoever, as you guys win games or as you guys lose games or as your player does certain things,
you get your skill points to add to your character. Or if you're throwing threes all the time, you get more.
Yeah. This has to
towards that or something.
This is cool because at the end of the season, once the championship game comes around, the trades are going to happen, and people are going to be trading their shitty players for their other people's good players, and I'll trade you these 2 guys to get that guy on my team, and you get to carry your character. You get to carry your character with you, and now not only will the actual gamer be a famous esports player, the character will become the famous esports player. And who owns the character? The NBA will, and so will 2K. So we'll say that gamer wants to quit. They could just replace the gamer with another gamer and have a different person control that character now. That's going to be interesting, dude, the way they do this. Yeah. But I could see this happening where, instead of the gamer being the famous esports player, it's going to be the characters that are going to become famous.
Huh. Yeah, it's a good concept. I like that.
We'll see what happens, man. I don't know. It would be hard to do that.
I'll ever watch it, but it seems interesting.
It seems interesting.
I think I'll watch it.
It's a cool.
They could do that with baseball.
They could. Yeah,
that's another real popular.
Gunny, they could literally do this with every sport in the world. In the world, any sport. Yeah. Fucking cricket and shit.
Nobody's playing cricket, Jesus. Okay.
The cricket is the most popular sport in the world.
Jesus, or Gunny. Cricket is one of the world's most popular games, right behind soccer, man.
No, let's see here.
People play cricket.
Cricket is number 2 in the world for most popular sport. 2.5
in Canada.
2.5 billion people are fans of cricket. Right behind the estimated 3.5 billion people that are fans of soccer, and right under that is field hockey with 2 billion, and right under that is tennis.
Wow.
Yeah, Gunny, so what's up?
Football and baseball, your American
past. Forget what I said.
Don't underestimate our cricket. We're going to start a cricket league, and you're not going to be part of it now because you said that.
Oh. Go play.
Dude, I don't understand cricket. I'm not getting involved with that.
You hit the ball, you have a little thing, you hit the ball again, you run.
Then you run
You run straight. You run at the guy.
You run at the pitcher.
You're going to tackle him.
He's got a bat in his hand. I don't like this idea.
Yeah, I don't want to be pitcher.
Somebody out there, I know we have UK listeners.
Johnny wants to be the catcher.
I know we have a lot of UK listeners, and I feel like cricket is probably played a lot in the UK. So whoever the fuck is listening to us in the UK,
Caribbean,
if you guys can message us,
Australia,
Yeah.
or go on the Facebook group and tell us how cricket is played, and if you ever played this, let us know.
I need my fellow Englanders to tell us how.
Gunny, you're not English, dude.
I'm an Englishman.
You're all sorts of things, aren't you?
This guy thinks
Johnny?
he's a fucking English. Oh, God, no. Guys, speaking of esports, New York's Attorney General Eric T., whatever the fuck his last name is, says that Time Warner Cable defrauded consumers by providing internet service that was much slower than advertised. Oh, you don't say. He maintains that the company neglected to upgrade its own. He maintains that the company neglected to upgrade its own services at the same time it was negotiating new contracts with both Netflix and Riot Games. It also claims the company worked in secret to confuse the FCC, the Federal Communications Commission. He is seeking damages on behalf of hundreds of thousands of consumers who experienced poor performance, generally and specifically with regard to Netflix streaming services and Riot's flagship game, League of Legends. So they're suing them because they're saying you guys are fucking liars, your internet's shitty, and our League of Legends sports players cannot play this game.
Oh, that's too bad.
It says here, subscribers who subscribe to the 300 megabyte per second plan typically received 15% of the promised speed. Subscribers to the 200 megabytes per second plan received 20% of the promised speed. Subscribers to the 100 megabyte plan second received 39% of the promised speed. And subscribers to the 50 megabyte per second plan received 58% of the promised speed. So, yeah. It seems like the lower speeds you ordered, the better internet you had.
The better internet you got.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's so shitty.
Well, no, because you're still getting more out of the higher packages. You're just getting less percentage.
Yeah.
You know.
How much are those 1 terabyte plans? Those things are like $500 a month, aren't they?
Yeah, they're ridiculous.
It's like a freaking
even the
car payment.
Even the 300 megabyte plans are pretty pricey. They're not cheap. They're like $200 a month or something like that. Yeah, that's shitty. So yeah, they're being sued by New York City. Hopefully they fucking get their shit together, dude. Because I'm tired of internet companies doing that to everybody. They just do it constantly to people. They tell you like, oh, you pay for this, but we give you this. They do it to Eric all the time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Extreme.
Guys, one more thing. One of
AT&T.
the biggest news this week, I think, E3 is now open to the public. Tickets go on sale on Monday. What do you guys think?
I don't think it's a good idea.
I always thought they were open to the public, but I didn't know that.
No, it's been an invite-only thing.
It was invite
Well, you have
only
to
and
apply,
press.
and you have to be part of the press.
Yeah.
Are we
And
that good?
I think you could buy tickets before, but they were generally $900 or something like that.
Are you able to get into the pressers with getting a ticket like that, or is that just media only?
I think those might be media only.
Well, that'd be the only reason why I would want to go to
They're
E3 because
They're selling 15,000 tickets, dude. You're not going to lift 15,000
dude, those are gonna
people.
go. How fast do you think those are gonna go?
2
Those are going to
minutes.
be gone in
30 seconds?
40 seconds is my estimate.
No, I think
The website will crash. The website will crash and all
under
the
5
bots
minutes.
will buy them.
over under 5 minutes.
Under.
Under, definitely. Way under. Fucking 2 minutes. I'll give you under 2 minutes even.
Yeah, I say under 5 too.
I'd say under
Yeah, they're
one.
gonna go quick. I don't know. I wish I could go. It's just right now I can't financially. Maybe next year.
Yeah, it's going to stay open forever. No, they're going to see how much money they make off of this. They're going to be selling these.
They're going to bank off it.
And they're probably going to even make it bigger and better next year.
They have to do that. If they end up doing that, they have to move it to a bigger venue.
Yeah, like I said, next year they're going to move it.
This is the year to go. I mean, because like Xbox is, the Scorpio will be there.
Next year the PS5 will be there.
Oh God!
Who cares?
Yeah. And next year, I bet you next year they'll sell.
The PS Super Pro will be there.
They will sell 25.
Show up to E3.
25,000 tickets next year. Who wants to bet me on this? 15,000 this year. 25,000 next year.
Jesus, if you get the tickets next year, I will pay you back.
Okay. The next year we'll get tickets to E3.
You need to book the hotels and
this year. We need to book the hotels right now for next year.
Next year, Jesus, you should apply to get in as a media to get press passes.
Fuck,
that's what you should do.
Yeah.
Then we don't have to pay, and then we just have to pay flight and hotel, and we go.
Sega's CEO says that he feels that 15,000 is too low of people. They want more people to go. But they say it's a good move.
It's already cramped as it is.
A lot of developers are saying that this is one of the best moves that the ESA has ever done. They're happy with it. They get their games to be in more people's hands, more press coverage, not to mention more media coverage just by YouTube people YouTubing this shit. People going live on Facebook. It's going to be fucking crazy. You're going to see everybody live on Facebook on this shit.
Yeah.
Watch. They're going to get so much coverage. So much coverage. To be honest, it's going to be fucking insane.
I think they should do it like Gamescom does, where it's like they do 2 or 3 days of press, and then they open.
That's what they're doing.
No, because it's only a weekend. It's not open for a week like Gamescom is. Gamescom is a full week, and it's 2 or 3 days of just press, and then they let the public in, and that's like 3 times as big as fucking E3.
Well, I know they're doing it only for 3 days, but I think they're doing a day for media, and then the rest of the weekend is for people.
Yeah, like the Friday media.
When you buy the pass, it's a 3-day pass. The first 1,000 passes being sold are being priced at $149, and the other 14,000 will be $249. But guys, I'm telling you this now. If you're planning to buy these, I'm not sure what time they go on sale on Monday, but they do go sale on Monday before Valentine's Day, and all the hotels are booked. Just go right now.
Yeah,
go look.
Absolutely.
Go look right now. All the hotels are booked. Every single hotel in the 20-mile area or 10-mile area from downtown LA, where this shit's going to be at, are booked.
The convention center is
probably the hotel.
The only hotels available. The only hotels available are the Roach motels. They're like $50 a night, but they have like negative 1-star reviews and shit on them. It's very bad.
They don't care. That's how they're still in business.
I'm just going to drive down there. It's only 8 hours.
Go, Gunny. You going to get tickets?
No way. That's too many people for me. I could deal with 1,000, but not 15,000.
That's a lot.
It's going to be more than 15.
Gunny,
that's just the public. That's not the fucking devs and the media that's going to be there and all that shit.
Gunny, you might not want to go to Fan Expo then, because it's going to be fucking like 60,000 people.
Oh my god.
It's a huge event, man. Like, it's no joke.
I'm still going.
But guys, that's E3. Like I said, hopefully, next year we'll go. I don't want to go. This year is just too short notice. And plus, I want to watch the Scorpio shit. And honestly, everybody that I know that's been to E3, because I know a lot of people that have been
better online than actually.
They tell me that they've been there more than once. Like, I mean, Ted Bracewell, he's been there like fucking 2 or 3 times, and he tells me that every time he goes there with like all games as a media pass, he's like, dude, I've had more fun watching this shit at home than I do going to that place. It's like, it's shitty.
Yeah.
The food is it's fucking expensive to eat there. You have to eat there. Yeah. You can't leave. The fucking bathrooms are all nasty, crammed, fucking shit on the walls and shit sometimes. It's just nasty and
people are going to get
sweaty.
Sick. I know people get sick all the time.
Yeah, everyone gets sick. PAX is bad for that too.
I just think any kind of
I do want to go. I do want to go to PAX,
Bring your Purell.
That is closer to me, and it's in Seattle, and it's in Microsoft's territory. I know they're going to be showing off the Scorpio quite a bit. They'll probably have lots of more. Because PAX is more hands-on. They have more demos and shit, though, than they do at E3. So
you are still going to PAX?
I want to. I'm going to try to figure out how to get tickets. They still haven't put them online for sale yet. I'm keeping my eye on that. If anybody knows any insider tricks to get into PAX, hit me up, dudes. Hit me up on Facebook or message me. HorribleGamersPodcast@gmail.com. Yeah. But, guys,
Do it.
enough of convention talks. This year's Call of Duty will go back to its roots.
About time.
Back to WW2.
What's the roots? Yeah. Yeah, this is World War II. I mean, that's the roots, right? Isn't that what
Yeah.
I think I remember that Call of Duty 2.
Yeah.
Well, the first one was in World War II as well.
Yeah, basically, since, they've seen the sales of Infinite Warfare, they said they're going to take it back to the roots. Because Infinite Warfare underperformed. That is weird. So they're saying that it's just space is not a setting that resonates with their audience. That's what the fucking Call of Duty executive said. So they're taking it back, and he said that Sledgehammer is the company that will be heading this game's development this year. So those are the guys that made... What's the last game they made? Sledgehammer. They made
Advanced Warfare, and they helped with
Warfare.
Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah, and they're the ones who finished up Modern Warfare 3, right?
Yeah. It was kind of like their step stool into the game to get ready for Advanced Warfare.
That was like a half job, because Vincent Pella, that's when he left to create Respawn, right? In the middle of Modern Warfare 3 or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's when they hired all the Sledgehammer people to finish it. So yeah, there's that. I don't know.
I think it would be good. Go back to just kind of run and gun instead of all this flying around, jumping over everything.
What I find super weird, they're saying that right now, that they're doing it because last year's space game did not resonate with fans, so they're going back to the roots. But they're saying that this Call of Duty that they're working on this year was started development 2 years ago. That makes no fucking sense in my head. So you're saying you're taking it back to its roots because last year's game didn't sell well, but yet you're telling me that this game started development 2 years ago. What the fuck? Which one are you lying to me about?
Well, because they have 3 different studios working on their games.
Yeah, but there's no way. I mean, why did he say we're making this game now, even though we started it 2 years ago, because the game last year didn't do well? What if last year's game would have done well?
Maybe he's talking about Black Ops 3 and the backlash it got from it. I know it sold well, but people were they weren't happy with Black Ops 3.
Yeah.
Maybe he's talking about that. How about now?
How about that?
No, but really, I think that's what they're talking about is Black Ops 3.
Yeah, and probably once you're well into development with a game, it's not like, you can say, well, let's just scratch this. You just got to kind of go with it and hope for the best. Like you said with Black Ops 3.
Yeah.
Who knows? I don't know. I don't play Call of Duty anymore.
Yeah.
I'm all Battlefield, baby.
Guys, and if you're fans of Skylanders, sorry to tell you, Skylanders is dead. There's no more Skylanders coming this year.
Oh, I moved on the Lego Dimensions.
Nah, they'll be back. They'll be back
eventually, but yeah, they're not coming out this year.
Taking a year off.
That's a Nintendo thing, right?
No, that's an Activision thing. Another
Toys for Bob.
Oh, is it?
Call of Duty parent thing.
It's down the street.
Man, I got into those when they first came out. I had so many of them.
Really?
Yeah. It was a fun game, but
It's not
something I was gonna stay
I played
on.
the first one.
But you know what, Jesus? It would be something fun to play with your kid.
Yeah, but no.
Yeah, I think my kid was 6.
I'm not getting into that. No fucking
It's an
way. No,
expensive
fuck no. Oh,
I think I
man.
got 50 Skylanders or something like that. My friend has them because I lent them to him to play with his kids.
I still remember my daughter one time walked into a GameStop and she ripped open one of the packages. The starter pack or like a 3-pack. It was like a 3-pack of Skylanders, and she ripped that shit open in the store. It was like $30.
Jeez.
You have to pay for it?
Yeah. Well, the GameStop employees were like, "Well, dude, that was a new box," and she just ripped it open. I was like, "Well, fuck. Okay, I guess." Like, I own Skylanders.
Well, now she knows just to rip things open to get it.
No, she learned after that one. No, she don't rip shit open anymore.
Gosh, spanking.
Yeah, she don't open shit anymore, but yeah, that was just a random thing she did.
Did you give her the Skylanders, though?
Yeah, she got them.
Of course. But, she's not dumb.
Right? She ripped those motherfuckers open. But yeah, guys, that's really all I have for news here. Yeah, that's all I have for news.
Do we have any questions?
One more thing of news. I guess PlayStation 4 was the best-selling console for January, so there's that.
Is that really news?
Not really news. I mean, I want them to announce PSVR. How many sales have they done there?
Yeah.
Facebook question. I got one question for you guys from Chris Brown, actually. He's actually some dude that I used to work with him at work. And he likes Xbox and he likes shit, so it's part of the group. Yeah? He asked, what is the hardest and therefore most satisfying achievement you've ever got? And I know which one's mine. Hands down, I already know.
I already know mine too.
Mile High Club on Call of Duty 4.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Yep, that's my most I don't have it on my current profile, but I know I had it on my old profile. And that achievement, getting that achievement, practicing that fucking airplane run, I couldn't tell you how many times I played that, for fucking a whole day. I played it more than 100 times probably.
I watched a buddy of mine do the same thing.
Dying. And I would get sometimes I would get to the very end. I remember 2 or 3 times I got to the very end, and one time I ran out of time. I didn't pull the trigger fast enough, and then the other 2 times I shot the dude. I shot the hostage. So then, finally when I got it that last time, I was just in shock. I was like, oh, yes. But yeah, that's mine.
I know mine would be beating Gears 1 on Insane, and you have to defeat Rom. That is very difficult because there's only you can only shoot them when the krill are away from him, but when they're swarming around him, you can't shoot him. It's just like a shield, and in that moment when you get that last shot off and you see him drop to the floor and you get that achievement, it was very satisfying. I tried so much trying to beat that because I didn't know how to do it at first, and I had to go to YouTube to see how to do it. And I'm like, oh. And then I got it, and I was like, yes.
Cool stuff. What about you, Gunny? You have any achievement that you're proud of?
I can't think of one.
Come on, you gotta think of an achievement that you're proud of. You're just like, oh, yeah, I got that achievement.
I really don't have one.
Me either.
I got 52,000 gamer score.
And you don't have one achievement that you're proud of?
Yeah, what the heck?
Ever? What's one thing that you've done in a game that you're just so proud of that nobody else could do, probably?
Oh, gosh. I want to say
100% of the game?
Or something like...
I mean, just the easy ones that I've 100%ed. That's all.
Something, man.
Something out there.
Avatar Airbender game.
Yeah.
I played Just Cause 2 for 100.
Push X 100 times to get 1,000 fucking gamer score.
And that's it. Yep. 100%.
Yeah. What were you saying, Gary?
I was saying I must have put in at least 150 hours into Just Cause 2. And there's an achievement for completing 75% of the game or exploring it or something. But I was actually going for it. I don't know how far I've actually made it. Maybe 60%. And that's probably taken at least 150 hours for me to do so far. But I think you got to find every collectible and all this other crap, and it's not easy to get around in Just Cause 2 like it is on 3. Just, I don't know if it's the way the mechanics work or, the flying suit, you have now in 3, but it's, Yeah, I still have my progress saved. I feel like I may go back to that someday. Still have my Xbox 360 hooked up. Got my saves ready. But I'll be really happy when I get that achievement.
What about you, Ryan?
I don't know, man. I'm looking through my list right now, and nothing's really popping out to me as something that I haven't really paid attention to achievements in a long time. Like, I don't really care anymore. I used to back in the day.
Yeah. Not really.
And honestly, I can't really think. It would probably be one of my pinball achievements, I would assume. But
It was really hard to get. Yeah, probably.
yeah, and I finally got it.
As a gamer, one thing I want to do, guys, honestly, I don't know why, I just think it's like the most amazing, coolest fucking thing ever, is I want to build a city in Minecraft. Like, no joke. Have you guys seen the video of the Skyrim one? This dude and like hundreds of people on Reddit got together and built a whole Skyrim in Minecraft. Every single thing in Skyrim.
People did the exact same thing and built the entire Game of Thrones
oh my god, that is
map,
insane,
like the entire thing,
dude.
Yeah, there's one I put on my personal Facebook page. I don't know if that's something you shared, Ryan, or Jesus, but I shared that on my Facebook. No, I can't remember what it was. It was either Skyrim
cool
or
to me, dude.
No,
it took him 4 years.
If it was from me, yeah, that was the Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones, yeah, 4
and
years.
It did like the fly through of the entire map. Yeah.
Did they build that big sphere golden sun thing on the top sky? You know how in Game of Thrones they have like that sun thing on the sky?
All the castles were there. Like everything. The wall was there.
The big wall?
Yeah.
Trump's wall was there?
Yeah, go check it out, man. Just go on YouTube and type in Game of Thrones Minecraft. It'll come up.
I honestly,
cool stuff on there.
I find that shit amazing. Another cool one that I've seen is the Normandy, like the Mass Effect Normandy, like everything like the Normandy in fucking Minecraft, dude. Like,
yeah,
built that
crazy.
motherfucker in there. So that's exciting to me. But I really want to fucking just build a cool city in Minecraft, dude. Like a big city, like not just any bullshit city, a big one.
Takes a long time.
Every video that I see,
every smaller one.
Every video I see is like, this took 4 years and like 900 people or something. It's like, oh, fuck.
It's literally
how the fuck do you coordinate that many people to come in there and help you with this shit? You know?
Well, you all have like a doc that you're looking at, and it's basically like pixel art, right? So you're just basically saying, you got to look at the thing and go, okay, I got to put this square here, these many squares here, blah, 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 blah. You know, and you all follow a pattern.
The one asshole that goes in there and places TNT everywhere.
And blows the fucking place up.
Oh, you know there has to be people that do that shit all the time, man. But yeah, that's what I want to do.
They need to do that with Xbox, like PC has. You know, where you can share maps and stuff. And
yeah, dude, could download
everybody
maps.
can work on it at any time. You don't have to actually, be there.
Yeah.
That's what's cool. So, like, for example, just have servers on Xbox. I don't know why they haven't done that.
I would make a horrible gamer city and just have people go in there and build it. You know? That'd be cool, man. Like, just have random people, like,
we each build our little
minutes.
neighborhood.
Yeah.
That we live in.
You could build, like, 20 minutes a day and people...
Mine won't look good. Mine will just be, like, a little dugout hole, and I'll be like, hey, check it out.
I think that's what's coming next for
Xbox
Minecraft. You know, it'll be like a 16-player thing. You know, you could just work on a map 24 hours a day.
That'd be cool as fuck, guys. We could build a cool city in that place. Yeah. We're going to become Minecraft esports players.
Do it.
Esports, guys, this is the next big thing, motherfucker.
Be on TV, have ads.
You guys laugh at this NBA esports. This is the next big thing.
Have prizes.
You're going to have your parents and shit watching this. You're going to be, have you seen those esports guys? They're really good. And fucking watching that shit and be crazy diehard fans of that. Wearing jerseys. You're going to see it all, dude.
You're dreaming the dream, Jesus. You're dreaming the dream.
It all happened, guys. This is the future of esports.
I don't know, man. I don't see it becoming that big, but I can see it being a thing.
League of Legends, they get like fucking millions of people watching that shit, dude. Fucking League of
they
Legends.
do. They get a lot.
That game isn't even like that fun. Honestly, I don't think that game looks fun. I don't know. Maybe it is.
No. Not to me either.
No. No? Okay.
No,
No, I'm not an MMO guy.
it's not an MMO.
League of Legends?
Yeah, not an MMO.
What the hell is it then?
It's oh god,
It's a video game.
what is the word? What is the fucking genre I'm looking for?
MOBA?
MOBA. Yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay. See, I don't play those either, like Smite and stuff.
Yeah, it's one
It's
of those.
basically you're trying to push troops forward.
Hey, y'all. But with that being said, guys, the show is over. It's over.
Oh,
Done.
We're done, friends. Guys, you can find me on Xbox Live Gamertag, Jesus Walks a Lot, on PlayStation Network, GSUS Walks a Lot, on Facebook as Jesus Antonio Gonzalez, on the Facebook group, Horrible Gamers Community, and on the Facebook page, Horrible Gamers Podcast. Like I said before, we do have a t-shirt selling thing going on right now. Hoodies, t-shirts, stickers. Please support us. And that's teespring.com/HGPT, right? Yeah.
Yep.
And support us also if you don't want to buy a t-shirt, I guess. You can support us by going over to iTunes and leaving us a 5-star review. We will really appreciate it because we need reviews, guys. So go ahead and do that for us. It'll take you about 20 seconds to do it. Literally 20 seconds to do it. Just search for Horrible Gamers and leave us a review. With that being said, what about you, Ryan? Canadian.
You can find me on Xbox Live, PSN, and Steam under Gib8777, and I'm in the Facebook group as Ryan Gibson because that's who I am.
Yeah, he's Ryan. He's
Boo.
okay.
Where can they find you, Gunny, you damn asshole?
Find me on Xbox Live, Gunny Chief, all one word, and over on the Facebook group, first name Henley. It's an English name. Last name Merrill. And on Steam, Gunny Chief. Go ahead, Eric.
Yeah, you can find me at Xbox with the new gamer tag 8 Mile Man.
Did you get that?
Really? You got
No,
that?
I'm kidding. No, it's still St. Nicholas. But is that good? 8 Mile Man?
It might
That's
work.
good.
You like it?
No, I like it, yeah.
8 Mile Man? Yeah, you can find me on Twitter, Epic Irk, and you can occasionally find me in the group at Facebook. Oh, Xbox Live. Wait, I already said that. St. Nicholas.
St. Nicholas.
Shaw.
Ja.
Oh.
Ja.
Ja.
And guys, go over to Hush Your Face Network, hushyourface.com, and listen to our show, Horribly Awkward, and many other shows on there, like Tavern Podcast, and the other one, and that other one. I don't know all of them yet. There's too
Is it
many.
Rambling Robs?
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Rob's
I
Rambling?
don't
There's
know
other
the
shows
names.
on there like those assholes. They don't know our
I guess
podcast.
I was on Twitter.
They don't know video games. We talk video games. I think we're the only video game one on there, right? Yeah.
We should be.
Damn straight we should be.
We're leaving if
Yeah.
we're not.
If not, we're number one.
Number
If you're
one.
first, you're last. Guys, we love you, listeners. Go buy t-shirts. Go buy 20 of them. Give them away to your cousins. They make great gifts for Valentine's Day. Buy them for your girlfriends.
Here's a
Buy
horrible
for your
gift.
girlfriends.
wives.
Get all your girlfriends Horrible Gamer t-shirts, and then take pictures of them wearing them and post them on the Facebook group.
Yeah,
Make
that'd
sure
be
they're
cool.
fully clothed and
Yeah,
not just
please.
wearing that
You
t-shirt.
don't want
Just-
nudes.
yeah.
You don't want nudes. I mean,
Ryan over here being a perv. He wants to see him with just a t-shirt on.
Guys, we
And
need
it
to see the
doesn't,
t-shirt.
it doesn't have to be
Canadians,
wet
bunch
either.
of pervs. Gunny, get out of here.
Gunny, God,
You old men are a bunch of pervs.
no. Peace out, Brussels sprouts. Bye.
Bye.
Hey guys. Deuces.
Adios.
Bye now.
So if you guys want to go TP Ryan, go for it.
Take a right and go left and go right and go up. Yeah. Everybody go to Ryan's house. Yay.
Watch out for those mountains. They'll get you.
The Mountie Buggy.
Not before I tase him.
Oh my god.
I'm going to jail, huh?
Yeah.
Probably.
Maybe. I don't know. What does that mean?
I'm getting tased.
Yes,
Are we still here?
what just happened?
Is it just, or was Jesus that whole time?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is bad.
My Skype just freezing up.
Whoa, guys. What in the fuck just happened?
Sound electronic. Jesus.
Everybody is robot right now. Everybody's doing it.
Everybody's robot.
Oh man.
God damn, dude.
This sucks.
The road.
You drink liquor if you're ghetto over here. Rednecks drink Miller Lite, Bud Light, Budweiser.
MJD.
Hey, got my Bush Light beer.
My coins.
Damn straight.
Keystone.
Get that orange
Remember?
can. Whoa.
He's back.
All right.
He's back on the podcast again.
I was just about to sing that song too.
Man.
back in the saddle again.
What's up?
I love you.
Love you too.
I want to confess my love to you. That just happened. Where was that cutting off at?
Right at the
You were
beginning.
talking
when you
about the
started.
Teespring stuff, but
man.
I couldn't understand a word you were saying.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll have to edit that in, guys. Sorry for that interruption, live viewers. But
Yeah, just
guys,
start over.
so we're starting the whole show over. No, that's
No, just the Teespring.
guys. Teespring. Thank you for reminding me, Gunny.